1 second, guys. I'm trying to figure out why OBS is zoomed in so hard. Give me 1 sec. Did that help a little? Huh. 1 second, guys, and we'll get started. I don't know why OBS is cutting my face off, but we're going to do it. All right, so we have a ton of stuff tonight. We're going to be doing a bunch. What up, PNG? We're going to be doing a bunch of vintage sales. We do have some stuff on top. I don't know why my camera cut me off. Let me try and reload. Give me 1 sec. It did not. I will mess with OBS. It has been a nightmare with Whatnot the past 2 days. So we are starting a vintage auction. Okay. We have a ton of singles. Everything will start at $1. We have autographed cards. I'll go through them. I'll go through the condition. Those of you that know me know I do a lot of vintage locally. We do have some big boys up on the table. Well, some big boys. Ernie Banks rookie, some other stuff. So if there's anybody you're looking for, let me know. Again, I don't know why OBS has been acting how it has, but we're just going to wing it the best we can tonight. See if that helps. I'm going to move some stuff around. A little bit. Let me move my face around on OBS. Maybe you guys can see my beautiful, beautiful face. I doubt it, but see if that works at all. Hey, all right, let me move the green screen. I don't know why OBS and Whatnot have not been getting along this week. We have been trying our best, but we're going to go ahead and run this anyways. All right, guys, everything starts at $1. If there is something you want, we do have a huge lot of 1962 tops that is autographed. Those will be starting at $5. We have oddball stuff. We have Hall of Famers. We have Clemente. We have Mays. We have all kinds of stuff. Let me move this camera up a little bit more because it'll probably make it easier for the auctions. Let's see. Are we spot on the money now, right in front? Okay. You can move your mug up. Let me move my mug up too then. I don't know what it's been doing. So the other night I had total issues with OBS and Whatnot. We found a solution, and then today it went, there it goes. Today it went back to normal when I did a test run earlier. So I don't know. I don't know if it's Whatnot, OBS. Who knows? For those of you that know me, appreciate you being here. We're going to go ahead and start off. We have a bunch of 1958s. Tom Sturdivant. I will let you know if there's any real condition issues. Most of these are going to be clean as can be. I would say I'm not going to give you grades, but I would say these should hit minimum of 3s up to 7s. You do your expertise. If there's a card you want to see up close, more, let me know. This one is a little bit off-centered. Tom Sturdivant, 1958 tops. We're just going to go ahead and get the ball rolling. Everything starts at $1, guys. If it doesn't log me, there we go. And let me actually move the timers down. We'll do 15-second auctions. Here we go. Everything will be the item on screen. So we'll start off with some low ends, let the show build a little bit. Tom Sturdivant, 1958. Card is clean, good eye appeal. PNG knows. We're going to do 15 seconds on them, guys, with the retimers. If you're into vintage or you're a set collector, this is how it goes, boys and girls. All right, next up, Jerry Lumpy, very centered, very clean card. Corners are sharp, no creases. I will note any damage on them. No creases, very clean. Little Kev Lumpy. Again, I will tell you guys if there is any like damage I see or anything like that, I try and be as forthcoming as possible. If there's any big boys you want, let me know. P&G's about to go ham and kill this. Give me 1 sec. Let me grab a pen. There we go. And we do have some oddball. We have some. P&G is just going to kill everybody tonight. People are crazy. The damn top loader's worth what you're paying, boys. P&G's just here buying top loaders. All right, let's do a Mound Aces, Bob Friend, Billy Pierce. Clean card, little bit off-centered, little bit of roughage around the edges. Corners are soft on this side. Mound Aces. I don't blame you, P&G. That's like my bread and butter. Mound Aces, Bob Friend, Billy Pierce. A little bit off-centered, like I said. Corners are a little softer on this one. Not as clean as the last two we've had, but P&G, that's not stopping him. He knows. 1958 Topps cards for $1 is asinine. It doesn't matter what it is. And like I said, we do have some bigger in stuff as the show gets rolling. We'll be rolling some slabs, some autos. I probably have 80 plus 1962 Topps autos on card. Charlie Rabe, Cincinnati Redlegs, baby. You don't see that every day. 1958 does have a little bit of, I guess, age to it. Little ding here. Other than that, card is pretty clean. Little ding in the top right as well. If there's anything you want closer up, just let me know, guys. And if there's somebody you're specifically looking for, let me know. We're going to start off with some of this stuff and move into Clemente, Aaron, Robinson. We have some crazy stuff. Musial, Banks. So, not taking requests at this moment, but we will.
Of your paycheck before it actually hits your account. You can even get paid up to 2 days early and access fee-free overdraft coverage with direct deposit, no monthly fees.
All right. Charlie Rabe, P&G is just going to sit here and collect tonight. You guys are crazy. Brooks Lawrence, this one has a lot better look to it. The coloring's a little better. Centering's good. Corners are pretty sharp. That one's a little bit soft. My man. Press that heart button. Here we go. Brooks Lawrence, 1958 Topps, Cincinnati Redlegs. I can't believe you guys are just letting P&G do this to you. Uh-oh. I think we're going to go ahead and promote it. Why not?
I like this one. So I'm going to drag it in. And you can drag in as many samples as you want.
Easy flying.
I want to add one more thing to my song.
All right.
I'm going to search for Smooth.
That's all right, flying. Run him up, flying. No, you're still getting steals. Here we go. Del Crandall. Okay, this should not be $1. If the stream lets this go for $1, you guys suck. Del Crandall, Milwaukee Braves, very clean, little bit off-center to the right. That corner is soft. The other three are sharp. Del Crandall, ladies and gents. 1958 Topps. Let's go. You got to go on all the people's vintage. I'm not that much of a sniper. P&G is, do they really? Flying, go get they ass. I didn't know that. They're not as beefy as other people on whatnot. All right, let's see what else we got here. This is all 1958, guys. So we're running a bunch of 1958s. Here's a Ray Moore, very clean, more centered than what we've seen. Little bit of soft corner here and here. I know. I've been in some of them and bought some. Or this is 59, actually. My apology. 1959. I must have dug into the 59 stack as I moved through. Ray Moore, 1959 Topps. Clean card. I will let you know if anything's got creases or BS in it. I guess I should I finish the 58s? Probably should, right? get back to the 58 so P&G can get the whole set. We've got quite a few. All right, Ray Moore to the side. Should I get real frisky? Mike Garcia, Cleveland Indians. Little off-centered to the right. Corners are pretty clean. That one looks like a small touch. Small touch. Mike Garcia. Hey, man, at least it's somebody I love, you know? P&G's that guy. The next card is beautiful. A little bit off-centered, but beautiful. Okay, take this one. He only wants to bid on the ones you want, P&G. And I am going to start doing these quite often, like back and forth between this, maybe once a week. Walt Drapo. This card is beautiful. There is a small crease in this corner. Other than that, no damage. Very clean. 1958 Walt Drapo. White Sox. Here we go. It's up. And I do have slabs, autos, all kinds of stuff we will be doing tonight. P&G, I should have just told you, hey, you want all these for $1 a piece? McGann, choo-choo. All right, this one is very clean. That is Whammy. Whammy Douglas, pretty well centered. That is a 1959. That is a white back. That is rare. 1959 white back Whammy. Not the gray. So to give you an example, let me grab a gray. That is a gray. 1959 white backs, little bit rarer to come by. Whammy Douglas, Cincinnati Redlegs, pretty well centered. Here we go. P&G wanted it going quick. He's like, run that thing fast before somebody knows what you got, Carl. 211, tipping his hat. White back, Whammy Douglas, 1959, ladies and gents, for 3 doll hairs, 211. Nice pickup, buddy. It's like I said, guys, we're starting with the stuff that, like, more common, not crazy rare, but it's going to get stupid, I can promise you that. Okay, this is a grayback 1959. Ray Monzant. Little touches on those corners. Grayback. Everything else pretty well. Little centered to the left. Or off-centered to the left. My apologies. Here we go. Ray Monzant. 1959 tops. I think I have more 58. Let me grab. Yeah. Oh, man, I got 55s. Should we get real crazy? 55s, 56s and shit. And anything that doesn't sell tonight, we will probably be running again on our next one. I've got 57. I've got, where you want me at, P&G? You want 57, 58, 56? 55? Those I might have to dig for. Let me see. They're probably behind the 56s. Let's start with the 56. Bill Burton. Little bit of roughage on this one. Bill Burton, grayback. Looks like a little tiny bit of pencil as well on this. Not the best conditioned one, but that is a 1956 Bill Bruton grayback. Let's go. I don't think there's 56 graybacks that ever sell for $1. I got a huge pile of 56s here, so we'll do those next. I do have 60s. I do. You know what? Let's just throw some crazy in real quick. Hold on. How about we get crazy? How about a Willie Mays and Bill Rigney? Master and Mentor. Beautiful card. I think that's a white back too, isn't it? I think I have 2 of these in the show, not 100%. That is a Willie Mays, though, so let's throw some gangster in here. Corner is a little touched up here. That's our first Willie Mays card to hit the auction. Let's go. Willie Mays, Rigney, Master, and Mentor. I think these are like 100 plus in a 2 or better. It's kind of crazy on some of these. Master and Mentor. Beautiful card. Willie, baby. It's like I said, guys, we do have a lot of Hall of Famers. We're going to start with, we'll probably bounce around, low end, high end. P&G knows what he's looking at. That is yeah, I was going to say anything under like 30 on this is probably a steal these days, boys. All I do is vintage at my local shows, and you'd be blown away by the crazy cost of some of this stuff now. Cards just keep increasing. Nice pickup on that one, 211. Let's see. Let's do a few more 56s, see if we get any love out of them. Toby Atwell. Corner's a little bit dinged up. Grayback. 1956 tops. Very sought-after set these days. Let me see. Braves, Red Sox, Reds, Red Sox, A's, Natties, Indians, Braves, Cards. I don't know. I don't see them in this one, PNG. I know you're a big Yankees guy. I do have a lot of Yankees, and I do have a lot of, you know what? Let's get real wild. Should we do it? Might as well, man. Let you guys that are here early. So this is the Roberto Clemente card game. Little bit off-centered on the back, right? But beautiful eye appeal on the front. That is Clemente. And you know me, I said it's dollar starts, so guess what it's going to be? $1 hair. Let's go. Clemente Topps game card. They usually are. It's very hard to find these perfectly centered. And like I said, guys, we have a lot of Hall of Famers tonight. We've got, some commons for anybody that's set builders. But that is a Topps card game, Clemente, sub $10. P&G, probably the steal of the night right there. Wow. Nice pickup. Nice pickup. All right, let me burn through these 56s. Again, if you guys don't want them, it's okay. But Willard Schmidt, St. Louis Cardinals. This one is kind of clean, actually. Grayback, not too beat up at all, especially for the age. And I've noticed, I like 55 because I'm all about Koufax and his rookies. But I have noticed that 56 has been like the new skyrocket. I think a lot of it has to do with the mantle and the back variations. 211 about to snag this. Willie Schmidt. Nice pickup, 211. Nice pickup. All right. Gene Conley. Milwaukee Braves. Little bit of scuff on the top right here. White back on this one. 56 white back on this one. Gene Conley, 1956. Let's go. $1 hair. And if you guys are looking for any higher end stuff, you can ask. I probably have it. Some of them I could do buyouts outright. Really just a matter of what you're looking for. All right. You guys just, you know what? Should I just I'm going to just move the 56 pile. Y'all aren't feeling the 56. Should we get real crazy? You want to see some rare stuff? I know P&G will know what this is. Those are Conn's Hot Dogs cards. There has been a severe uptick in set. I wish it would fucking zoom. There we go. In set collectors of these. This is the Gene Alley with the tab. They are all blank back. This thing is the cleanest, one of the cleanest. I have a handful of cons here, so let's run some of them. Yes, I do, 211. I'm going to run this cons. You want me to pull what you want? Reds? Not Red Sox, right? Gene Alley, Conn's hot dog, very rare. Don't see these every day. It is up. Nationals, Athletics, Red Sox. There's a Reds. Red Sox. Braves, Pirates, Braves. Okay, I got you, buddy. Conn's hot dogs have really been getting a lot of steam, guys. These are rare. Like when you start looking at like Clemente and Mazeroski in these, it is asinine. Hires root beer, which I think I have a Hires root beer in here as well. I have a Vern Law highest graded in the world Hires root beer. It's like a $4,000 card I got. PNG, nice pickup. And I do have a bunch of Cons, so let me throw this Reds in here. Brooks Lawrence, a little bit of loving on the corners on these two corners. 1956 Topps, grayback, very well centered. That thing is like almost spot on for centering. Brooks Lawrence, 1956 Topps, grayback, it's up. It's a nice one. See here, these are all 59. Let's get into some 57. And I will throw another Cons out. I have 54 Topps. I have all kinds of stuff, guys. Flying over here, sniping, huh? And guys, definitely bookmark my videos. I do a lot of Leaf, but I'm going to start doing a lot of vintage auctions too, because I probably have like 15,000 slabbed vintage cards. It's what I do at my shows. So here we go. Let's get a little bit. I got you to 11, and we have plenty, bud. So as we go through the stack, Jack Sanford, Philadelphia Phillies, 1957 Topps. Beautiful, clean card. Little bit of loving on the side and the top. Jack Sanford, 1957 Topps, starting at $1 hair. It is up. Let's see here. So we're looking for Reds. We got some Reds. Yankees. Hell, I got New York Giants in here even, PNG. White Sox, Senators. We'll try and mix it up. Nice pickup, PNG. 1957 Topps for $1 is just asinine. It doesn't matter what it is. Here we go. 1957 Don Gross, Cincinnati Redlegs. A little bit off-centered to the bottom. Other than that, the card is clean. Sharp corners. The back is sharp. No writing. Very nice card. Don Gross, Cincinnati Redlegs, 1957 Topps at $1 hair. There you go, 211. There's one for you. Not a bad card at all. Ooh, there's a really nice one. There's a really nice one. Oh, wow. I found a pile that we'll probably do next. Ooh, that one's beat, but beautiful. Nice pickup, 211. Nice pickup, 211. Should I do it? Let's do it. How about a Bob Veal Cons? Cons hot dogs, Bob Veal. Tab is on there. Clean back, not folded over or anything like that. I probably do, Flying. Veal and Cons, baby. That is a Cons hot dog, Bob Veal. It is up. We do have a pile of different Cons, guys, so if you're looking for rarity, this is probably where you're going to want to be. I have some stuff that I will break out that probably will blow smoke on you guys too, man. I have a Clemente coin. I have some Kiner autos. I have some 1954 Topps. PNG knows, man. PNG knows. Cons is where it's at. Under $30 on any Cons is crazy, especially in that condition. All right, let's get frisky. Should we get frisky? Why not? How about an Elston Howard? What you know about that? 1958 Topps, Elston Howard. Little bit of staining on the upper left-hand corner. Corners are all right. Not really beat up at all. Back is clean. Pretty damn centered, boys. Dude, that's crazy. I don't think I have one of those PNG. I have some Mazeroskis and a couple of others that I sent to grade. Elston Howard, 1958 tops. I got a Joey Chestnut. I do have a Joey. Elston Howard, 1958 tops, guys. Very clean card. Little bit of staining on the upper left hand. But other than that, the card is, like, beautiful. PNG is here for the steals. PNG is here for the steals. How about this one? This is a Yankee, but this is not a Yankee card. It is very well loved. Billy Martin. That thing was collected and loved, ladies and gentlemen. Billy Martin, Detroit Tigers uni. It speaks for itself. I'm not even going to try and describe. Billy Martin, 1958 tops, well loved. It's up. Put those to the side. Nobody. He's too beat up, ain't he? Poor Billy. All right, let's go. How about a Lou Burdett? 1958 tops, Lou Burdett. I do have some Manels and stuff, Super. As the night gets on and people buy and we get more people in here, I probably will be running some. I have a couple of good ones in here, too. Lou Burdett. Some damage all around the edges. Here we go. Milwaukee Braves, Lou Burdett. Got a couple of Hall of Famers coming up. Negro League guys. Also, the store is loaded with Leaf product if that's your fancy. For those of you that join my shows weekly, we do a lot of Leaf breaks. I mean, if you're not going to do that Lou Burdett, would you do a clean 57? I doubt it. All right, here we go. Ted Kluszewski, Pirates monster. Little touches on these corners. Beautiful card on the back. Little off-center to the left. Kluszewski, baby. Let's go. I think I'm going to throw another Cons in the mix after this. Let's see who else we got here. Ooh. Should we get real crazy? Actually, I do have some Mantle sitting right here, so why not? Let's do this. This is a different year Cons. This one has it on the back. Little stain there. Other than that, it is clean. That is Bob Veal. Cons, hot dog. I think this is a 64 is my assumption. 64 Cons, the wiener the world awaited. That's what I tell her all the time. Bob Veal, 64 Cons hot dogs. Let's go. These did not have tabs in 64, so you know that's the whole card. That's a steal. SS Minnow, nice pick up at 13. Let me write you a little ticket. Everything will ship out Monday, obviously, guys, because tomorrow is Sunday. Let's do another Cons. I got a few of these over here that are different, so let's do this. We're going to do another Gene Alley. This is not the 62 that we ran before. I believe this one is a 63. The tab is not on the top, so you guys know. I don't know why they skimmed off the tab. But this is a 60, I want to say 63. The smaller ones are 62. Gene Alley, Cons, clean back, no stains, very sharp card. Here we go. It's up. Same guy you got, but different year. So here is the 62. You can tell by the coloring and the size. SS Minnow knows. Con's actually produced for quite a few years. A lot of people don't realize how many Cons there are out there, like years and stuff. But yes. All right, let's do this. I'm going to run. So there's 2 different Bob Veals. So you know what? I'm just going to do these together. What up, Fishy Poo? 2 different Bob Veals. I think 62 and 63 on these. Clean backs. We're going to run them together. Screw it. 2 Cons Bob Veals. Very clean. Both intact. So this year did not have tabs. And this one you can still see the tab is on top. 2 different variations as well. We'll do them as a lot. Cons Hot Dog, Bob Veal, Deuce for the price of $1. Let's go. Wow, did I fuck myself doing that? What's going on, boys? I was going to say 2 Cons Hot Dog, Bob Veals, both different parallels. 2 different variations. Same lot, same auction. Like I said, I had a bunch of these. Let's go. This is going to probably be one of those steals of the night. $10 a card. That is a win, SS Minnow. That is a nice win, SS Minnow. Should we run something weird? Let's see how crazy. Look at how old. The price tag on this was $18 probably forever ago. This is a 1971 Roberto Clemente. The thing is pretty clean. Little bit of wear on the back. All the writing is still on there. The coloring is great. 1971 Clemente coin. 1971 Clemente coin. It is up. $1 hair. Gonna throw some oddball stuff out as we go, guys. Again, if there's anything you're interested in, you can shout it out. I will try and Mark Miller. I will try and pull out the stops for you guys as we go. But I have a ton of stuff. 1954, 1954 all the way up. I have tobacco cards. I have 34 cards. What do you want, Rand, Mark? I got tons of shit, man. I may have a few Goudies in this as well. PNG, nice pickup on the Clemente. Paid whatever the price tag was in the 90s. Crazy balls. Mark, what are you interested in, bro? Should we do another one of these? Here we go. Let's do one of these. This is a Joe Morgan 1965 rookie stars. Him and Sonny Jackson. Little bit of wear on the front of this. Joe Morgan rookie. Did you really? I don't have him yet. I have a lot of the big boys. Here we go. 1965 Joe Morgan rookie star. $1 start. I'd say this would get a 1 at best. There, you happy, Mark? 1 at best, but that is a Joe Morgan rookie. For $1 is crazy. SS Minnow, nice. Oh, I was going to say. Due to the damage on it, I'd say it's a 1, guys, which is still 50 plus for a Morgan. Actually, I don't even know. Maybe higher than that these days. 1965, Joe Morgan, Sonny Jackson, rookie stars. What do you want, Mark? You want me to run a slab? I'll run a slab. I might regret it later, but I'll run it. PNG, nice pickup. Let's do it. Fuck it. Mark's asking for dumb shit, so. Not buckwheat. Oh, that's rude, bro. That's Joe Morgan. 1964, Don Drysdale, or 68, Don Drysdale in A4. God, say that 5 times fast. Mark's got me flustered. 1968, Don Drysdale in a 4. Very clean. Definitely a little undergraded, if you ask me. All right, here we go. I'm going to start it at $1. Fuck it. If this doesn't go, Mark, you could kiss my ass. Values on these are 30 plus, ladies and gents. I can promise you that. And Don Drysdale's market's been kind of weird. Started going up crazy lately. SGC4 1968, Don Drysdale. We are at grading cost right now, ladies and gents. You guys just hate me tonight. Flying about to get a steal of the night. Nice pickup, Flying. I do have some cool shit. There's a Musial auto. There's a Musial cut auto. I have a Banks rookie in here too, Mark. I mean, what are you trying to do, Mark? What are you trying to do, Mark? Oh, Flying got it. Yeah, he stole that. He should not. He knows. You guys should not have let that happen. That's like a $30, $40 card easy. How about, I have another Masters and Mentors. This one is clean. Little off center to the right, but this one's a lot better condition than the last one where he ran. The corners are sharp. There is no damage, no creases. If this one goes less than our last one, I don't know what to tell you guys, but that one is clean. Willie Mays and Rigney, Master and Mentor. Let's go. This one should see numbers. This one's a lot cleaner than the last one we ran. A lot cleaner than the last one we ran. I'll throw some weird stuff up real quick. Let's do it. Wow. Sub $10. Wow. That's crazy, man. Our last one did 20-something. Mason Rigney, and this thing is clean, ladies and gents. That is a very clean card. The corners are clean. The color is beautiful. Nice pickup. Amesy? All right. Jim Gilliam, 1958 Topps Gilliam. Little bit of staining on the bottom left. This guy was a Negro League. This guy's cards are very sought after. 1958 Gilliam. Let's go. Gilliam, 1958. Ooh, that's a nice one. Let's throw one of those in. Ooh. I cannot believe that just went for $3. You guys are just highway robbery around here. Nice pickup, Super. All right. This is a hometown hero. Let's see if anybody respects Carl Erskine. So I am living in Anderson, Indiana. This is where Erskine's from. Little stain on it. I have a ton of Erskine autos and rookies. He sells like hotcakes around here. 1958 Carl Erskine. Let's go. It's up. The next one's a pretty sick one, too. Let me just get crazy. Wow. Erskine for $1. That's a nice pickup, too. Nice pickup. Go with that Mays you stole. How about Dodgers boss and power? Duke Schneider, Walter Alston, dual. Little staining. Little bit of wear on the top. That is Duke Schneider and Walt Alston, guys. And it's up. $1 here. If there's certain teams you're looking for or stuff you're looking for, here we go, P&G. I found the 55s, brother. Damn, nobody loves Snyder, huh? That's 56. Okay. Pile of 55s, ladies and gents. Here we go. Start us off. And these are all very, very clean. Carlos Paula. Little off-center to the bottom. White back, 1955, Washington Nationals. And it's up. 1955 Topps, ladies and gents. Nice win, PNG. Yeah. Nationals back then, though. Nationals back then, bud. All right, here we go. 1955, Tom Qualters, Phillies. Little off-center to the right on this. Beautiful white back. This is literally rookie. 1 game played on the back of this card, guys. 1 game played. It's up. Rookie card of Qualters for the Phillies. Very clean back. PNG knows, man. PNG is not your average bear. He knows his vintage. All right, here we go. Let's do, ooh, this one's pretty nicely centered. Reno Bertoa, Detroit Tigers, 1955 tops. Centering is decent, little bit top to bottom. Little bit top to bottom on it. Reno Bertoa, it's up. 55 tops, ladies and gents. Tiger status. Ooh, that's a nice one. Let's do that next. $2 on 1955 tops is batty. Let's get real frisky. Nice pickup, PNG. Let's do another Hall of Famer real quick. Let's mix it up, and then I'll get back to him. 1967 Lou Brock cards. Very clean centering considering the series that we're dealing with. Corners are sharp. That one has a tiny little dings on the top. Back is beautiful. Lou Brock. First Lou Brock of the show, starting at $1. It's a beautiful Lou Brock right there, guys. Flying. I was going to say, sub $10 on Hall of Famers. You guys are crazy tonight. America, baby. That's a win right there. That is a win. All right, let's get some more 55s thrown in. Bob Lennon, New York Giants, 1955 tops. Very well centered on this. Very minor off-centering. White back, clean. Got a little bit of some stainage at the top and right there. That is about the only thing wrong with this card. Bob Lennon, New York Giants, 1955 tops. It's up. Let's see what else we can mix up around here, too. Ooh. Ooh. $4. PNG killing the game. All right, we got some good ones coming up. We're going to bounce around. Let me do another. Let's burn through the 55s, and then I'll start mixing some stuff up now that we got people in the room. Bill Wilson, not the founder of AA. Little off-center to the right. Kansas City Athletics, Bill Wilson. White back. Very clean back. 1955 Billy Wilson, baby. It's up. What up, killer? Shit. Hustling, baby. Slanging these auctions. What you doing? You have a good meeting?
Oh, yeah. Harold gave his lead.
He was busting my balls for not bringing my Harley out, so I busted his balls about a meeting, and he went in and did it.
Yep.
PNG, you are robbing them blind tonight. I love it. Come chill, bro.
I did. I told him wait on me because I didn't want to get lost up here. I forgot the way up here a little bit.
Nah.
Started following the jerseys. Where you get one of your shirts at?
Grab one out of the box,
Can I
man.
get one for real?
Yeah.
Dude.
Got you, PNG. Give me 1 second. I'm getting pictures of my fucking dog and 900 text messages tonight. It's Saturday, and I'm here with you guys. Nice pickup, PNG. All right, let's spice it up. How about an OG 1965 Joe Torre Milwaukee Braves? Little bit of off centering to the right, but not bad at all. Other than that, the card is clean. The registration is clean. The corners are clean. What size flying? I think I got 3X, 4X. Did I never send you one? See if there's a 4X over there for me. I may only have 3X, but I will look flying. Joe Torre, 1965 tops, Milwaukee Braves, one doll hair. Let's go. Can't believe we have less than 10 people in here. This is nuts. You guys want a Hank Aaron? Let's get spicy. Let's get spicy. We're going to do some bouncing around and get spicy. Let's get it. We're going to get a pile of Hall of Famers going. Joe Torre, 1965 top, sub $10. This is where the deals are at, ladies and gents. 3X is the biggest I got. You want to try it? Flying. Sold. Grab me one for him. Grab a 3X and just put it to the side for me. Put it out there, actually. Put it on the table out there so I know to bring it to flying. Joe Black. Cincinnati Redlegs, Joe Black. Also Negro Leaguer. Whiteback, 1956 tops, whiteback. Pretty well centered. Corners are a little touched, but for that age of that card and who that is, $1 is a steal. Let's go. Joe Black, 1956 tops. Negro League legend. I'm throwing up this next card. If you guys do me dirty, I'm going to have to slow her down. Super, that is a steal at 5 or 4. Joe Black at $4. Good Lord. All right, you guys ready? This is an iconic card. Braves, Fence Busters, Del Crandall, Ed Matthews, Hank Aaron, Joe Adcock. Little bit of off-centering. Very minor touching on the side. Back's got a little bit of wear. This card should be 100 plus all day, every day. I actually have one of these autographed by all of them in my PC. Here we go, guys. If this does not get numbers, I give up. Hank Aaron, Ed Matthews, Del Crandall, Joe Adcock, Braves, Fence Busters, quad. Whole card is Hall of Famers here. These are doing major numbers, even in ones, guys. Braves, Fence Busters. Very iconic card. Wow. You guys are fucking smoke showing me tonight. 2 500 home run clubs, 4 Hall of Famers, all on one card, and we aren't even at 30. Hank Aaron, Ed Matthews, iconic Braves card. SS Minnow with the steal. Whoa. My feelings are a little hurt, but we'll keep going. We'll keep going. Oh, P&G, I'm going to miss you, brother. We'll be on here for a while, though. All right, Tigers, Big Bats. Also an iconic Al Kaline. Look at how young, man. Harvey Kuhn, Al Kaline. Little bit of staining on the side. It's just like second year for him, I think. Tigers, Big Bats, Harvey Kuhn, and Al Kaline. Dual card. Tigers Hall of Famers for days. Here we go. It's up. $1. $1. What?
I was showing them that card that you got.
You guys didn't like that Billy Martin, last Billy Martin, so we're just going to push that to the side. SS Minnow's about to get steals since P&G had to leave. Nice pickup, Minnow. You guys have some breathing room now that P&G is leaving. I know, that's crazy, ain't it? Take what I could get at this point. Here we go. Hoyt Wilhelm. Very clean Hoyt Wilhelm. That corner has a little bit of touching, a little bit of stain over there. Not too bad, though. Very clean. Very well centered on the front. Hoyt Wilhelm. Let's go. Guys are sleeping on me with some of these, man. Hoyt Wilhelm, very clean, 58? And I do have 1954 tops and all kinds of stuff in here, guys. So we will be bouncing around and running some crazy. Nice win. Nice win. Ooh. That's why they're all top-loaded, guys. No damage tonight. All right. How about a 1968? Here's another Hall of Famer. Billy Williams. Little off-centered to the left. Other than that, I mean, those corners are perfect. That is like straight from the factory. No creases, no bends, no damage. The corners are like perfect on this. Let's go. 1968, Billy Williams at $1. It's up. I don't know why this guy labeled this 59 when it's a 58. Wow. 1968 pack fresh Billy Williams for $1? My people are sleeping today. What are you guys doing? The thing looks like it came out of a pack yesterday. 211. I was going to say 211 almost had another steal of the night. P&G leaving the stream got y'all ready to roll. It is a very clean Billy Williams, ladies and gents. $5. What a pickup, man. What a pickup. What a pickup. How about this? Whitey Ford, 1958 tops. Little ding on the corner, a little bit of wear here and there. Whitey Ford, guys. Legend, World Series winner, Hall of Famer. Whitey Ford, 1958 tops. It is up. This is definitely not a $5 card at all. Whitey's market has been nuts, too. Whitey Ford, baby. 58 tops, very clean. I'll throw some more Hall of Famers in. I got a Frank Robinson that you might hurt my feelings on, but I'll run it. We'll run a few Hall of Famers for you guys since you guys seem to love them. I don't know why you love them, but I do. Just throw Frank in my stack. Dude, it is a very clean Frank Robinson, too. Nice pickup on that 58 Whitey. How about we go over to Harmon? Very miscut. You can almost see the other card on the top. 1958 Harmon Killebrew. The back is clean. Other than the top to bottom, the centering was perfect. God, somebody fell asleep on the job. 1958 Harmon Killebrew, ladies and gents. It's up. Other than the off-centering, the card is clean. I've got quite a few Hall of Famers, so we'll run some of them. That way you guys, you know, where the Panini guys started. Nice steel SS, even for off-centering. That is a pick-up on a Killebrew. All right. Seen some better days, but this is Rocky Colavito. Cleveland Indians. Some staining, some damage, little well-loved. Colavito, baby. This guy's market's crazy, too. He's one of those, like, fan-favorite sneakies. Let's see what else we got in here. Let me see if I can't get to some crazy. Oh, I do, actually. Should we do it? I found a Gowdy. Rocky Colavito, 1958. Minnow, nice pickup. It's going to be at least the one. All right, let's do a few more. Robin Roberts. Now, this one does have a crease across it. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a crease right there on it. Robin Roberts, 1958 tops. Somebody definitely collected this. Well-loved Robin Roberts. It is up. Robin Roberts, baby. What up, Schroeder? Nobody wants him. Nobody wants him. He's a little too beat for you guys. I understand. The man whose name I can not say. Red Schodenst. 1958 tops. Pretty damn clean. A little bit off-centered to the bottom. Corners barely touched. Let's go. $1 holler. 58 tops for days, ladies and gents. Hall of Famer. Very nice card. Got a couple more Hall of Famers coming up after this.
So you have room to dream.
Orioles. Let's do it. And if you guys are looking for certain teams or certain players, you can spit them out. I will do my best to run them if I've got them or they're easily accessible. But like I said, we have everything. We even have T206s for tonight. We have a crazy run of 1934 play balls. Let me see what I'm working with as we go. All right, here we go. Hal Brown, 1955 tops. This thing is super clean. That corner's a little touched. Both the top ones are. 1955 whiteback tops. Very clean. Hal Brown, Harold Brown. Here we go. A lot of vintage we're running tonight, guys, so move that one over. I can get old school if you'd like. This Frank Robinson's about 5 cards away for you flying. And then I've got another Mays. I've got some 54 to 11. Nice pickup. You heard the Orioles word. It's actually next. There's some weird shit in there. Pacino and who else? Alec Baldwin. 101. This is the Orioles team card. Well loved. Got some stains and stuff. You could tell that this was an Orioles fan. Orioles team card, ladies and gents. 1958 tops. It's up. Should I run a Gowdy? Should I see how the room likes real vintage? Flying! No one's fucking with you. They're letting you get it. You picked up a Drysdale for the low, man. That was a nice pickup on that graded Drysdale. All right, here we go. This is the iconic 1934 tops Ray Kremer. The front is very clean. The back has some writing. Probably be a 1 if it's graded. Still a nasty card. 1933 Gowdy, iconic year. If you guys have looked at the way the Gowdy market is going, it is nuts. It's up at $1. Ray Kremer, 1933 Gowdy, ladies and gents. And I do have a lot of vintage, like real vintage, old school stuff. Well, some of you know what we're dealing with here. This is still very cheap. Commons are doing 50 these days. Ray Kremer, 1933 Gowdy. And then I'm going to throw a few more in. We've got some 34s. We got some 62s. That was a steal. Babe Ruth with the steal. Babe Ruth with the steal. Yes, please tag your friends that do vintage, guys. I do a lot of vintage at my local shows, and this is just extra, extra, extra. So if there's ever a high-end vintage card you're looking for, feel free to message me on here or Instagram or Facebook under Pack Peelers. I'm everywhere with it. Let's do another really clean 58. A couple of them. Here we go. And then we'll start bouncing around. Ooh, I might, Minnow. I'm in the no man's land right now, but Bobby Thompson, Chicago Cubs, off-centered to the top a little. Very clean card other than that centering. Very beautiful Bobby Thompson, Cubby. Let's go. $1 hair. It's up. That is a steal under 10 right there, guys. That card is very clean.
It's so crazy some of the cards you got, man.
Godspeed, you stallion.
Nice pickup.
Godspeed.
Nice pickup. All right. Bobby Thompson for the steal. I do, Riley. I do. All right, here we go. Ken Boyer. Little bit of staining down there and at the top, but that is a very clean 1958 Ken Boyer. We're going to run a couple of Hall of Famers, too, after this. See here. Oh, yeah. Got a couple of high numbers, 65 high numbers. Easy buy and sell is about to easily steal this. Nice pickup, bro. Nice pickup. And make sure you guys follow us on all social media. I am going to start putting vintage auctions like this into our weekly routine. 1958 Enos Slaughter. Does have a crease. Some corners are dinged up a little. Enos Slaughter, 1958 Hall of Famer. Well-loved, well-collected. It's up. And we're going to mix it up, too. We've got a bunch of Hall of Famers coming up. We've got some crazy stuff. I've got 1962 signed cards, PSA certed. Wow. Nice pickup, Knight. $1 holler on Enos Slaughter. Cheapest Enos I've ever seen. Giggity. All right, here we go. How about a Richie Ashburn, 1958 tops. Little off-centered to the bottom. Some staining there. Top has a little bit of ruffian. Richie Ashburn, 1958 tops. It's up. They have a cream for the Ashburn. Richie Hall of Fame status, boys. Richie Ashburn at $1. Wow. Crazy. I'm going to throw a mix in. $3 holler on Richie Ashburn. If you are a set collector of vintage or just a vintage guy, Rothy, nice pickup. This is the show you want to be at, guys. We have tobacco all the way to 70s. Here we go. 1968 Willie Stargell. This thing is clean as clean can be. Corners are sharp. It is very well centered. That is Willie Hall of Fame Stargell, Pirates legend. It is up. Willie Stargell, very clean card. This is came from the same lot as the Billy Williams. You saw the condition on that. This one's very well centered. Very nice specimen of card from 68. That's going sub 15. What a steal. You guys love me, but not that much, huh? I see how it goes. All right, let's get frisky. Should we get frisky? This is Mantle. This is a Topps baseball checklist with Mantle. Obviously off-centered left to right, but that is the Mickey Mantle checklist. Other than the off-centering, another clean-ass card, guys. Corners are very sharp. No creases. You can see the off-centering on the back a little bit better. That is a clean specimen of Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle checklist. Anything with Mantle, Clemente, Robinson these days are going for big dollars, so. Mickey Mantle, sub $20 on anything with Mantle's name on it is just crazy, ladies. Wow. Super. Anything with Mantle's face, guys, is just money these days, but I can't convince you. Nice pickup on that one, Super. If you end up grading, if you guys end up grading any of these and they hit real high, please let me know so I know in advance for the next shows that I do. All right, let's do a rookie star. Frank Howard, 1960 rookie star. Little bit off-center to the right. Other than that, another very clean card. The corners are sharp. Frank Howard, 1960 rookie. The next one you guys are going to love if you are into well-loved vintage. Will you do me a favor? You go grab me another monster when you're done pilfering. You can pilfer.
But he's got a Harriet Tubman card.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really? I seen Adolf Hitler ones. He showed me the picture of that. I was like, wow. You got a card for everything, though.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Nice pickup on that. Very clean right there, Ames.
I want to see the.
All right, here it is. This one has seen better days, but this is an iconic Carl Yastrzemski rookie that looks like the dog ate your homework. This will most likely grade as altered, authentic, so you guys know. But if you're into that really cool stuff or looking for a Yaz rookie for the low, this is where you get it. Carl Yastrzemski, 1960 rookie star with the dog ate your homework. Possibly mouse altered. It came in a big lot I purchased, Minnow. I mean, still a Yaz rookie in like an altered in one is still over $100 these days. So here's your chance to pick you up a nice Yaz rookie that's got some sort of history to it. Maybe somebody hated the Red Sox. Is it empty?
Yeah, that's what's empty.
Take it if he wants.
Really?
Carl, yeah.
Shit.
Give a fuck, man. There's like 7 of them there. Just open it up and make sure it's empty.
Yeah, no, it's empty.
Babe Ruth knows. Carl Yastrzemski, 1960 tops. Very iconic card with some iconic bite marks. Somebody's kid got a hold of this or something. Dog, mouse, I don't know. But that's probably the cheapest you're going to find a Yaz rookie these days, guys. I have a lot of Yastrzemski rookies, graded, autoed. Very iconic card, man. Babe Ruth knows. Very nice pickup. Anything sub 50, even on a beat-up Yaz rookie, is a steal. Nice pickup on that, Babe Ruth. All right, let's do another. Now, this is a mantle. 1959 Sporting News All-Star mantle. It is trimmed. It is trimmed, guys. Don't know why the border was cut off, so it will grade altered. But that is a 1959 All-Star Sporting News Mickey Mantle Mini. I will not classify it as mini. That is definitely altered. I will not scam you guys. But that is a nice mantle. 1959 Mickey Mantle MVP, even in altered condition, these are doing money. Very, very clean cut job the child did on this mantle. I told you guys I got some weird shit. Yeah, Riley, hold on. Let me dig. Let me dig in the back for you. Let's see here. Yep. He's making the claims. He wants some Goudies. I got you. I know.
Cool to see you got my cards, though.
Rothy, nice pick on that mantle, man. You guys don't know. It may be trimmed, but that, even as an altered, is 100 plus, man. Anything mantle is damn near untouchable these days. I've definitely missed out on a few. All right, by popular request and demand, we are going to do a few Goudies. Fred Schultz, again, with some of these Goudies, unless they're in good condition, guys, I'm not going to claim they're going to hit anything over a 1. Okay, so I will tell you if it's clean. This is I think I'm 19 cards away from having the complete set of this. I am a Goudie fiend. Fred Schultz, obviously you see the wear. 1933 Goudie Fred Schultz at $1. Guys, common Goudie cards are $40, $50 these days. I'm going to run like 2 Goudies and then switch to some others. Any of these that go sub fucking 25, $30, you guys are just bending me over. Fred Schultz. And if you guys are interested in Goudies, I'm probably your guy. My set currently is 4 or better. And I'm only missing 19. Riley, that's a steal at 13 for Fred. Oh. Hold on 1 second. It's your first pickup, isn't it, Riley? Were you holding back for the Goudie? Holding back for the good stuff? Wait till you see what I got in here, too. I've got a mix of stuff. I've got 39 play ball. I've got 34 batter up. We've got some cool stuff. All right, let's do another Goudie. Clyde Mannion does have a crease and some staining. Clyde Mannion, 1933 Gaudy. I got something next I'm going to run. The back is clean. There is a crease. 1933 Gaudy. I'd assume a 1 or better. It's up. The next one is a big boy card. Actually, there's a couple of them in here. Ooh, I got some tobacco. I mean, how crazy y'all want to get? I got some T206s and everything. Clyde Mannion, 1933 Gaudy. Wow, sub $10 is bonkers. Minnow, nice pickup on that, Minnow. That is a nice pickup. Let's try something different. How about a T206 Piedmont 350 back? O'Hara. That is the New York Nationals. Most likely a 1 because of the damage. But that is a 1909 T206 Piedmont back 350. O'Hara. And we are starting it at $1. It says dollar starts. I'm a man of my word. There ain't a T206 out there that isn't 100 plus in a 1 these days, guys. It appears to be glue. Appears to be glue on that PNG. O'Hara, New York Nationals, 1909, Piedmont back. That is glue, not paper loss, for those of you that like to fix your cards. PNG, that's a steal at $23. Wow. Wow. All right, let's see here. Let me throw some more vintage in. We got some cool ones here. I'll do another T206. This is Baltimore. I know you can work with glue. This one does have some creasing. This is Jackson, Piedmont, not Joe Jackson. But that is a Baltimore Jackson 1909 T206 Piedmont back. None of these T206s should be sub 50, but this is what happens when you start them at $1. It is in a penny, guys. That's why it looks off-centered. 1909 T206 Piedmont back. Clean back, too, on that. The ink is beautiful. Let's see what else we got here. P&G is just pilfering these, huh? Wow, nice pickup, Mike. Nice pickup, Mike. Will you do me a favor, Clayton? I think it's that top drawer. There should be more Post-it notes in that gray thing. I'm doing all vintage baseball tonight, Grandpa. Thank you. All right, here we go, guys. Let's get into some more Gaudis these are expensive. So this guy, Billy Urbanski, his cards have been skyrocketing. I would say this one might hit a 2. It's got a little bit of staining on it, a little bit of writing on the back. Billy Urbanski, Boston Braves. This is one of the cards that the market has gone up in. 1933 Gaudy. It is up at $1. Billy Urbanski, 1933 Gaudy. Got some staining on it, but still an amazing card. His market has gone up quite a bit lately. I track Gaudy because for obvious reasons. P&G, oh my. I was going to say, if you guys let this go, sub 15, 20 bucks, you're crazy. Very clean other than the, stains, man. Finding Gaudis in good condition are like pulling teeth these days, guys. And when you do, they're just pricey. I actually have the highest graded SGC OT in the world. Pop 1, it's an 8. Taking any offers, $35K or higher on it. Billy Urbanski. I'll run a couple more Gaudis. There's one in here that is just astronomical. If it doesn't go big numbers, I don't know what to tell you. Billy Urbanski, sub 30 P&G, steals. How about this? Let's mix it up for our people, and then we'll get back to Gowdy. 1965, Frank Robinson, baby. His market and Brooks's have started increasing. This is a Musial cut. Musial cut sig on a card. We have a bunch of stuff, man, if there's anybody you're looking for. Frank Robinson, very clean considering, not very off-centered. Corner's got a little touch. Frank Robinson, 1965, iconic. Frank Robinson at $1. It's up. And then I'll throw another couple Gowdies. I got a Maze sitting here for you guys. We haven't even gotten into some of the crazy stuff, man. We've got Melots in here, Jimmy Foxes. That's a nice pickup, Mike. $17. Wow. You guys just don't love me no more. You guys just don't love me no more. All right, here we go. Danny McFadden. 1933 Gowdy, Danny McFadden. Number 156 on the checklist. I would say it's a 1, guys. It's had some better days. Then again, I've had cards hit 2s that look like this, and then I've had cards that are clean hit 1s. So, Danny McFadden, 1933 Gowdy. It is up. $1 hair. Ooh, wow. Gowdy's at $1 are killing me. Don't do that to me, boys. Y'all are crazy. That'll hurt my feelings. I don't need them. I got 5, 4, 5 or better, but still. Jesus, ladies. PNG at $10. I hate you guys. All right, let's try something weird. Let's see if you guys are interested in any of these, because if you are, then I will run. I have a humongous pile. 1962 Topps, on-card auto, Al Downing rookie. Okay? All of these have been pre-certed by PSA. I have about 100 of them. Okay? On-card Al Downing rookie. I'm going to start these at 5. These are on-card SIGs that have all been PSA pre-certed. I bought a huge lot at auction. It's up. Most of these guys don't sign anymore. Al Downing, Yankees, 1962 rookie on-card. I did not check pop reports, but I'm going to assume a lot of these are very low pop. 1962 Topps, sub $10, rookie autos. Holy shit. You guys love me like diarrhea, I guess. PNG knows. Al Downing, 1962 Topps, rookie on-card auto, guys. Easy with the steal at 13, brother. Nice pickup. I guess we'll try another. Let's see what happens. I've got a couple. I've got quite a few, actually. Let's see here. Oof, that's not a bad one either. Ted Savage, 1962 Topps rookie on-card auto. Again, all pre-certed by PSA, guys. These came from a humongous lot that I bought of 1962 auto cards. I know they're authentic because the Jim Cott I got double graded. Ted Savage, 1962 Topps rookie on-card auto. It's up. Oh, I ran it at $1. Even better for y'all. Should have started it at 5. Flying, about to get this bad boy for the steal. I stand by my word. If you send these in for dual grade and they come back not authentic, then I will refund your money, because the auction house I bought this lot from, I spend probably $10,000, $15,000 a month at this auction house. So let's see if we got some other guys you want here. Nice pickup on that. Nice pickup on the Ted Savage there, Flying. Flying, you got quite a nice pile, bro. I do have Robin Roberts. Are you looking for anyone specific, or you just want a Robin Roberts ran? I don't think I have a 62 Robin Roberts signed, though.
That's crazy.
I don't think I have a 62 Robin Roberts. I have a 58.
Cigarette pack.
You want me to run it? I'll put it back up.
I've never seen a cigarette pack.
You just let me know, sure. No? Gotcha. I don't know if I have a 62. I probably don't have an on-card auto because that one I would have sent to PSA for the duels. All right, here we go. Let's run another Goudy. George Grantham, 1933 Goudy, number 66. This one's pretty damn clean, guys. This one's probably 2, possibly a 2. Here we go. 1933 Goudy, $1 holler. It's up. See who else we got here. I have it. This whole pile is 62 autos, man. Oh, if you guys are looking for something, let me know. If I've got it, I'll run it. Riley about to get a steal on this one too. I mean, here's another pile. This is what I meant by I got a shitload of 1962 autos. Probably flying. You want me to look? Reds or Orioles, huh? I'll dig through. Easy is going for the steals. Reds or Orioles, you said, right? Since nobody's really bidding against you. Ooh, that's a nice one, too. I didn't realize I was in there. All right, Easy. Nice pickup. Here we go. John Blanchard, 1962 Yankees on-card auto. That is pre-certified by PSA. 1962 on-card auto. John Blanchard, it is up. Guys are sleeping on this iconic set signed by guys that aren't alive anymore. What about it?
I've never seen that before.
They're the stamps.
I've never seen that. That's crazy. I've seen the playing card.
Wow, PNG is over here pilfering. Not a bad pickup on that one either, PNG. I'm going to assume a lot of these are low pop. All right, here's an Oriole. Ron Hansen, not related to Chris Hansen. 1962 Topps, very bold signature. The coloring on the card is amazing. That is a nice one. Ron Hansen, Baltimore Orioles on-card auto, starting at 5. It's up. Let's get it, guys. What you doing, big dog?
I'm trying to get all these people for meds.
I sold that Drysdale.
Did you?
Yep.
That's all right.
Flying car.
No.
Flying. What a steal.
So, this is $20.
Hell no.
Oh.
Are you out of your mind?
Some days.
It'll be on eBay with a start bid of $20. Eddie Casco, Cincinnati Reds, 1962 on-card auto. Pre-certified by PSA. If they come back fake, you tell me you will be refunded because I know they won't. I got about probably 100 plus of these. The ones I did send for dual grade came back real. Jim Cott and a few others. Casco, he is up. 1962 Topps on-card autos at under $10 is just batshit, ladies and gents. Some of these common guys, if you're set collectors. All right, I got one for you guys. This next one should go. This next one should go. This one should have some action. Flying, nice pickup, brother. 1964 RBI leaders, Willie Mays, Ron Santo, and Ken Boyer. Card is very clean, not off-centered too bad. A little bit of double ink on the top, like double stamped. Very good condition. 1965 with the 1964 RBI leaders. Willie Mays is in it. Here we go. It's up. $1 holler. Mays, Santo, Boyer, ladies and gents. If you guys are vintage collectors, you know Mays and all these boys go for some dollars. think this is all 57s. Wow, sub $10 on a Willie Mays. Super, what a pickup. Man, these 57s are clean. 1 second. Let me put these away. Nobody's really jumping on those. Super nice pickup, Super. Super got a nice little pile going. Hal Stowe, 1962 Topps rookie on-card auto. Hal Stowe, Yankees rookie. Bold signature. Very clean. Very clean 1962 on-card auto of a rookie Yank. It's up. I was wondering where PNG was, man. That's a Yankee rookie auto, bud. Herb Score. What about a Herb Score, baby? Yes, please book my shows, guys. Ooh, there's a sick one. Ooh. Oh, boys and girls. Oh, man, I forgot I even had some of these in here. All right, let's get real frisky. Nice pickup, PNG. If some of these, yes, Riley, I'll get Run the Mantle auto. What Mantle auto? The Musial auto? I need to start that bad boy at 50 plus. All right, Frank Torrey. Joe's brother, Frank Torrey, 1962 on-card auto. Pre-certed by PSA. Frank Torrey. You do not see these every day, ladies and gents. Frank Torrey, 1962 on-card auto. The next one's nasty as can be. If the next one doesn't get some numbers, I don't know what to tell y'all. What are you doing, big dog? Oh, that's right. You're working overnight tonight.
Yeah.
Easy, nice pickup on that, man. All right, here we go. This one's kind of gangster. Whitey Herzog, 1962 Topps on-card auto. Orioles legend. Very clean card, too. Card is clean. Corners are nice. Whitey Herzog, 1962 Orioles Hall of Famer. It is up. $5 holler. See what else we got kicking in here. See what other kind of crazy. Yeah, Herzog should be pulling numbers. At least you guys know what we're dealing with here. Ooh, that is a sick one. If anybody knows about Tartable rookies. P&G, what a steal. That was a pickup right there. All right. Now we're going to really test the gangsterism of my vintage guys. This is rare. 1962 rookie Jose Tartable on-card auto. Okay? If you guys don't know about this, you need to go find out. Rookie 1962 Jose Tartable, Kansas City Athletics. Rookie auto, it's up. $5 holler. We got somebody who knows. We got a few people who might know about Tartable rookies. That is an on-card Tartable pre-certed by PSA under $20. Super, I was going to say, Super, you about just stole that. Signature is very clean, too, guys. It looks like it was signed in Sharpie. Sub 20. Nice pickup, Super. Very nice pickup on that one. All right, let's do another. It should make some money here. Herb Score. 1962 Topps on-card auto. Herb Score. White Sox legend. Hall of Famer. Very nice card. Decent condition on it as well. Herb Score 1962 Topps on-card auto. Most of these guys don't sign anymore because they're not of this earth. See who else we got in here. Every time I dig through the pile, I'm like, damn, why didn't I send that for grade? Wow. I was going to say, if this goes under 10, guys, You just don't love me no more. Wow. Easy about to get it. Nice win on that one, Easy. I can't believe I have another one of these. We're going to run it, though. We'll see if this one does any numbers. The last one didn't really go where I thought it would, but that's an Al Downing signed in Sharpie. 1962 Topps rookie on-card auto, Al Downing. It's up. Al Downing. Another rookie auto. We've ran one today. Here's another. Ooh, that one's nice. Sub $10, man. I just swear you guys just stealing it tonight. But if you do like the shows, we will be doing Vintage Weekly. We will be doing Vintage Weekly. Easy, nice pickup. Here is a sick one. All right, Sporting News All-Star Chuck Schilling. 1962 Topps on-card auto, Chuck Schilling. Some of you may know his son. Here we go. If you don't know who he is, I don't know what to tell you. You may not play baseball or know baseball. That is Chuck Schilling, 1962 All-Star on-card auto. Chuck Schilling, pre-certed by PSA. At $5, easy, you thief. I was going to say, wow. You guys are crazy. See if anybody knows this guy. PNG, nice pickup. Jesus. Yeah, I was going to say, you guys are like, you sleeping on it. Oh, wow. I have a lot of 1962s. Easy, nice pickup. Easy's picking up some nice cards, man. I don't think anybody is selling 1962 autos, Topps on-card autos, pre-certed for $5 anywhere. I'm probably the only guy stupid enough to run them this low, but you'll have that. Let me see who else I got, if I got any stars that... Wow, these two are cool. All right, couple of Yankees guys. Hal Stowe, 1962 rookie on-card auto, Hal Stowe. Looks like it was signed in ballpoint. 1962 Yankees rookie, Hal Stowe. It is up. Tom Parsons, dang. That is a rookie, guys. No, not a him. That's the first one I've ran, PNG. Ooh, I forgot I had these two. Ooh, what do we got going on? We've got some other weird stuff I'm going to run, too. I'm going to mix it up a little. And I'll run some more Goudies in a second, too. PNG, nice pickup on that. Nice pickup on that, PNG. All right. This is wild. These are rare for sure. Ralph Hoyk, New York manager card, 1962. Little bit of fade on his SIG. Ralph Hoyk, 1962 on-card auto. Manager auto. Yankees, baby. Let's go. I'm going to save my other Tartable for the next auction. How about that? Guys didn't give him enough love. 1962, Ralph Hoyk. Wow. Chris, nice pickup, man. Might be the only one that didn't sleep on that one. Let's throw another Goudie up so you guys give me some time to sort. All right, Eddie Morgan. Now, this one does have paper loss. This will be an authentic. But other than the paper loss, that is a clean-ass 1933 Goudie. Eddie Morgan, 1933 Goudie. Some paper loss. It will grade authentic. Maybe a 1, depending on if your grader's nice. At $1. $1 hair. What are the I mean, in an authentic, it's probably a minimum of 50 these days, man. Like, I don't think there's 33 Gaudis that are under that. I collect a lot of Gaudis, so. Let's see what else we got here. Sub $10 on any Gaudi is a damn steal. What you doing, big dog? Heading home?
Took him fucking.
Here we go. I got a card for you, PNG. Since you like these, I doubt anybody will fight you for it, so. Nice pickup, Chris. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot you guys were having like a dude's night watching it. Enjoy it. All right, Baltimore Orioles checklist team card. This is different than the other one you picked up flying. If he's still on here, $1. It's up. Then I'm going to throw some more Gaudis up for you guys as we go through this. This is card number 408. Card shop 408. Oh, yeah, I have Pirates autos too. Card shop. 1 second, guys. I got all kinds of stuff, so I'll do my best to jump on your requests, guys, but bear with me because we are dealing with a shitload of cards. Here we go. Perfect. Here you go, Spaniel. 1962 rookie Tom Parsons on-card auto. Pittsburgh Pirates. The card is very clean. I need cards that's worth something. Most everything I'm running is well under what you would pay anywhere else for it, bud. Starting everything at $1 to $5. There we go. Tom Parsons on-card rookie auto, ladies and gents. I've got some, anybody do 39 play ball? God, we got some clean 1939 play balls. Chris, about to take that for a steal. Wow. That should not be a $5 rookie auto right there. Here we go. Jake Gibbs, 1962 rookie on-card auto right there. Every one of these has been PSA pre-authenticated, ladies and gents. 1962 Jake Gibbs Yankees rookie auto. It's up. I'm going to throw another one up to see if you guys know vintage at all. Ooh, that's a nice one. Wow. We're going to mix it up a little too here, guys. I'm going to throw some weird stuff out at you. Chris, nice. Definitely $20+ card there, boys and girls. Nice pickup, Chris. If you guys don't know about this set, you're sleeping on it. 1961 Fleer, Eddie Collins. Corner's got a little ding on it. The rest of them are pretty clean. Baseball greats, 1961 Fleer, Eddie Collins. Starting it at $1, it's up. Now I got some weird stuff I'm going to start with. Ewa, what up? I'm going to start throwing at you guys. Eddie Collins stuff, like these are going to be raw, probably 20+ all the time. Here we go. Ooh, what you know about that? Bob Clemente. Roberto Clemente. The Gold Series, little off-centered left to right, but you know what? $1 holler. That is a Roberto Clemente at $1. And it shouldn't be $1. Those of you that know. Oh, shit, I got some more cons here. Koufax. Uh-oh. Should we start getting it chunky? $12 Clemente's is asinine. If this next one doesn't pull numbers, you guys suck. That's all I'm going to say. PNG knows. P&G.
Cash on money races. I call my G-Wagon Soldier Boy. Watch me click it. Soldier 60 pull a dog. Collar chain going crazy. Too much drip, you gotta pay me. Give me that. Came outside today. One-on-one.
All right. P&G, that was a nice pickup, man. Bob Clemente, $25. Some people are sleeping here. Let's do another Gowdy. Pierce, Pat Malone. Card number 55. Again, this would most likely grade a 1 to 2, but if you guys know Gowdy markets, there isn't a 1 out there that's going under 50. Here we go. Starting it at $1. Pierce, Pat Malone. $1 holler, ladies and gents. Chicago Cub. 1933 Gowdy. After this, I'm going to run a big boy, and I hope that you guys recognize and respect it. Because if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. EY in the race. And I have a weird one here, too, that I want to run just to see. We got any Pirates fans in the building? Riley, nice pickup, Riley. Any Pirates fans in the building? Here's a unique one. Well, let's run this one first. Uh-oh. If you guys do not know all 4 of these guys on this card, I don't know what to tell you. National League 1966 pitching leaders, Koufax, Marichal, Perry, and Gibson. Right? That's the kind of pitching staff you want. The card is very clean. The corners are not bad at all. Very sharp. Little left to right on the back, top to bottom on the front. Sandy Koufax, Juan Marichal, Bob Gibson, and Gaylord Perry, pitching leaders. It is up at $1. If you guys let this Koufax and Gibson go cheap, I mean, whoever gets it is winning. That's the only way to say it. Nothing has gone anywhere near comps tonight, so. Wow. Under 20 is a little asinine, though. Minnow. Oh, man, I was going to say, Minnow, you about just got it. We're going to throw another weird one up next. I'm gonna let you guys determine how good you are on your vintage knowledge and the rarity of some of these oddballs. Minnow, that's a steal, bud. Absolute steal on that one, Minnow. Nice pickup, buddy. Minnow's picked up some good stuff tonight for some steals. He's being smart with it. Con's Hot Dog, 1964, Jerry Lynch. The wiener the world awaited, ladies and gents. Very clean. No damage, no creases. The back is clean, no stains. Con's Hot Dog, Jerry Lynch. Up for $1. Con's has been getting rarer and rarer. I'm going to run some of these next. That's an iconic set. What up, Mark Miller? Mark, we've been running some Gowdies and stuff. Where you been? Wow, a Con's Hot Dog under $20. P&G, you slid that. You slid that. Fuck you, Mark. I have been. We've been running Gowdies, tobacco cards, all kinds of shit, Mark. How about this? Watson Clark, 1933 Gowdy, card number 17. They did write on it. So probably a 1. Low numbered Gowdies, so like anything under 100 is probably going to get you more money than the higher ones because they were just shorter printed or damaged. Waddy Clark, 1933 Gowdy is up at $1. PSA -4. I hate you, Mark. It's obvious Mark doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm not in a dollar box, Mark. I have a bunch of stuff we've been running. We've been running Mantles and Yastrzemski rookies, Iwanos. Post cereal. What you know about post cereal, Mark? We've been running cons, hot dogs, everything. Ewa. Ewa's on the board. All right, you ready for a crazy item? This is nuts, okay, guys? This is the 1955 Pittsburgh Telegraph schedule. Okay, I have honestly never seen another one of these. Pittsburgh Pirates Telegraph schedule. Pirates at home, Pirates abroad. That is the full season schedule from 1955, Clemente's rookie year. I don't know value on this. I've never seen one. I don't know how to comp it. Nothing. It's up. That is a Pirates very unique item. What it sells for will probably set the comp. And it looks like you guys are going to, somebody's going to steal it. Ewa, nice pickup. Oh, maybe not. Still very low. What do you want, Mark? Ewa, nice pickup. Very unique, man. Very unique item. All right, let's do this. 1939 play ball, John Rizzo. Very clean card. Corners are sharp. Iconic set. Looks like a small stain right there. 1939 play ball, John Rizzo. Card number 11. 39 play ball, Williams and DiMaggio and all that go for astronomical numbers. Here you go. 39 play ball. I've got about 4 or 5 we're going to run if they go over $1. Jesus. Guys into autos and shit? Oh, I got something I'm going to run. I got another, wow, Ewa. Nice pickup on that one, buddy. Nice pickup on that one, Ewa. Some people sleeping. Mark, I text you, so let's do some more oddball. This is a 1960 post-serial Bill Mazeroski, guys. Hand-cut, red border. Very clean. That corner's got a little ding, but that's about it. 1960 post-serial. Yes, post-serial made cards. It's up at $1. Let's get it, guys. I have a bunch of different posts I can run, too. Different players, different years. 1960 post serial. What a steal. Ewa's coming in. Oh, PNG. A lot of the vintage market now, when I'm at shows, people are asking for one-offs, Hires root beer, Cons hot dog, Post, Bazooka, Kellogg, just like the weird stuff. So a lot of these unique ones are starting to really garner some value. PNG, nice pickup on the Maz. Nice pickup on the Maz, buddy. All right, let's do another. How about Vern Law? These are 62 post serial, guys. This one's 62 post. Vernon Law. Got a little bit of what looks like, I don't know, some serial residue on that one. Vern Law, 62 post serial. $1 holler, it's up. And we will start doing weekly vintage auctions, guys. I am constantly buying and selling vintage. It's kind of what I do locally. Ewa about to steal the Vern. Wow. Oh, man, I was going to say, that would have been the first one.
So you have room to dream.
First one that got frisky. Mark said old shit sucks, bro. This is literally a vintage show tonight, Mark. Vintage show tonight, Mark. All right, Ewa, nice pickup on the Vern. Sorry, I was texting Mark back of his shit talking. All right, this is 1963 post. Bill Verdon, 1963 post. Again, these are all hand cut, so they were cereal boxes, but these get graded, and there is a market for these. Bill Verdon, 1963 post. It is up. Let's run another Cons after this. How about that? How about we run another Cons hot dog? Let me see what else we got. I have a pile of posts, guys, so we will probably run quite a few of these. Ooh, that one's sick. Ewa is stealing these right now. I respect it, though. Here we go. Let's do a couple different ones, too. Like I said, guys, I'm going to mix it up a little for you guys. Fergie Jenkins, 1967. Fergie Jenkins, 1967 tops, little off center to the right. This side's corners are pretty clean. That one's got a little ding. Little off centered. Fergie Jenkins, 1967 tops, guys. $1 holler. It is up. Fergie, baby. Fergalicious. Ooh, that one's sick. There's some more posts. Wow, $1. Fergie, baby. You guys just don't love Ferguson Jenkins, huh? Chris, nice pickup on that, bud. 1968, Tony Olivia. Off-center to the right. Very clean corners. Tony Olivia, 1968 tops. It's up. It is up. Oh, should we get nuts? Anybody like autos? Let's do some autos. Let's do some autos. Chris about to steal this one too. I'm going to pull it out of the sleeve so you guys can see this. Okay, these are going to be the Hall of Fame cards. These are all pre-certified by PSA as well. Monty Irvin on card. That is the postcard, the Hall of Fame postcard, Monty Irvin auto. That is a beautiful specimen. It's up, guys. Hall of Fame, Monty Irvin auto, pre-certified by PSA and JSA. Cannot believe that's going for $5. Holy shit. That is Monty Irvin, ladies and gents. Sub $30 is asinine. Minnow, nice pickup, man. Nice pickup on the Hall of Fame postcard, buddy. Put it back in a sleeve for you guys. I got a couple of these. Let me run a couple of them. Let me run a couple of different ones. Ooh, if this one doesn't pull numbers, I hate you guys. Okay. Eddie Matthews. Eddie Matthews on card. Hall of Fame postcard. Ooh, Braves legend. If I don't knock him everywhere. Eddie Matthews, pre-certed by PSA, starting it at $5. That is an Eddie Matthews Hall of Fame postcard on-card auto. I got Luke Appling in here. I got all kinds of guys. I got some Negro League guys. This thing should be 50 plus for who he is. We'll run a couple of these. See how it goes. If we don't get the numbers we're looking for, we'll probably stop. But oh man, here's some other weird stuff. PNG somewhat getting us there. PNG knows. That's a steal, P. Eddie Matthews on card, PSA pre-certed. I got to move your pile, PNG, now that we got big stuff on here. 1 second, guys. I'll run another. I'm going to run a weird one. This one's a little different, okay? This is numbered. This is Perez Steel out of 5,000. Johnny Mize. See if I can't. There we go. It is a jumbo card. It comes in this jumbo top loader. Johnny Mize on-card auto, Perez Steel certified out of 5,000. It was a limited run that Perez Steel did. Let me turn this so that's not glaring so hard. That is a Johnny Mize on-card auto, Perez Steel, limited to 5,000. It's up at $5. See how bad you guys fuck me on some of these, huh? Johnny Mize, Perez Steel, limited edition, Grammy. I was going to say, Jesus, you guys are crazy. How about some weird stuff? Wow. Johnny Mize under fucking $20, $30. Limited edition on these two guys. I'm going to run some other weird ones that some of you guys are probably going to like. And again, everything will ship out Monday. All right, Grammy, that was definitely one of the steals of the night. That was one of the steals of the night, Grammy. Perez Steels are badass, man. That whole like set and artwork is the next level. How about this? Let's go do another one of these. This is, again, all Hall of Famers. That is a Luke Appling. Pre-certified by PSA. I swear by it. If it comes back bad, you tell me. But everything I've ever sent, I buy big lots of this from reputable dealers like auction houses. That is Lucius Luke Appling on card. Not of this earth anymore. He does not sign anymore. Luke Appling, Hall of Fame. Oh, man. All right, this one's badass, too, this next one. Ewa knows. How about one you never see? You guys never see this guy. Ewa. He was picking up some good stuff, man. Came in late, but picking up some very unique stuff. That's a nice pickup at 10. Luke Appling for $10 is just batty. That's just batty. We're going to mix it up. I got a few more weird autos. This next one, about Negro League legend, Buck Leonard. Perez Steel celebration out of 10,000. Numbered to 10,000. On card at the top, Buck Leonard. That is a beaut. That is a beaut. Negro League legend, ladies and gents. It's up. I have a Negro League bat signed by like 20 players in my office that I'm so glad I purchased. Wow. Nobody loves Bucky, huh? That is Buck Leonard, guys. That is a Negro League legend on-card auto. Perez Steel numbered out of 10,000. Buck Leonard, baby. That's not something you see every day right there.
That ended up opening up a lot of doors for me. I accepted a new position, expanded my role, my responsibility.
Now we're getting to where I think it should be. Getting a little closer. Should probably be around 50, but the way these auctions been going.
Start your comeback today at PurdueGlobal.edu.
Well, the next one should... Oh, I was going to say, Super Nose. Like, guys, this is 50 plus anywhere you go for Buck, man. Negro League legend. Super nice pickup on that. Well, I have another one for you, but it's not this one, okay? 1 second. Get Super stack put to the side. I have another Buck Leonard. It is not the Perez Steel. It is the Hall of Fame. So you're talking Negro League legend who literally is in the Hall of Fame, ladies and gents, and you're getting them sub $30. It's crazy balls. Here we go. It's up. On card, pre-certed. Walter Buck Leonard. Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame postcard, on-card auto. Wow, this one's not even getting bids? Like, what's going on here? I know the Perez Steel was artsy-fartsy, but shit. Buck Leonard, Negro League, and Hall of Famer, and we aren't even at $10. Wow. I'm going to run some first day issues, so I'm going to run some oddball stuff, and then we'll bounce back and forth again. I've got a few more Goudies. I've got 39 play ball. I've got more posts, so we're going to run some weird stuff. SS Minnow, nice pickup on that one, Minnow. Nice pickup on that one, Minnow. Minnow got a nice little stack. Here we go. How about the man, the big cat, Johnny Mize? Johnny Mize, that is also another one of the postcards from the Hall of Fame. On-card auto. And then we're going to jump into some other weird stuff. This will probably be the last auto for a sec. I'm going to run some first day issue stuff I got. Some serious big dogs. Nice steal on that one. All right. Put it back in the thing for you. Grammy with 2 Johnny Mizes. I like it. All right, here we go. These are weird. These are rare. That is a Roberto Clemente first day issue stamp from 1984 on the envelope. Envelope clean, unused, unwritten on. Clemente first day issue stamp and envelope. And I'm starting it at $1. I told you guys I had some weird vintage stuff. 1984 Clemente stamp first day issue envelope. Wow, boys and girls. Am I sleeping? Or are y'all? This is crazy. I don't even know if I want to run the next one. Clemente can't pull numbers. Why would I run Ruth? Holy shit, Grammy. All right. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. 1983. Babe Ruth. First day issue envelope and stamp. Unused. The Great Bambino Sultan of SWAT. 1983 Babe Ruth. First day issue stamp, unused envelope. Crazy sick Ruth item. Guys, these are what, 40 years old? Like, come on, man. Things in pristine condition. Babe Ruth. Hey, we got a Ruth over $10. Holy shit. You guys are getting deals tonight. If I don't see all of y'all back on my next feed, I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. Steals, man. Wow, Iwa. About the only Ruth item that I've ever seen go under $20. Nice pickup, Iwa. All right, last one I've got. 1982. That is Jackie. Jackie Robinson, first day issue. Look, Cooperstown postal stamp from 1982. Unused envelope. Jackie Robinson, first day issue stamp. Starting it at $1. This is nutty. I really thought that these would go for more, but it is what it is. Jackie Robinson, first day issue, 1982, guys. 40 plus years, and that envelope looks that clean. Now we're getting into some like serious numbers for what we're running, I guess. Ewad, nice pickup on that, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful item. All right, here we go. I got another Perez Steel. This is Ralph Kiner. On-card auto, numbered out of 10,000. Perez Steel celebration, pre-certed. Well, all Perez Steels that are signed have already been authenticated by them because they do it themselves. So they in-person these for the whole series. It's up. $5 holler. Pirates legend, Ralph Kiner. Perez Steel auto. Sub $10. Holy shite balls. Oh, wow. My feelings are a little hurt, but it's okay. All right. Have you guys ever seen these? Do you want me to run this? I'm scared to run this. Does anybody know what this is? This is the blankets from back in the early 1900s. We're going to run it.
All right, everybody.
I don't know if I'll be able to. Let me just put it on the table so it doesn't get. All right. That is I believe it's a 1909 to 1911 blanket series. This is Pittsburgh Vioxx. It's in very good condition for its age. These things, you don't find these. And when you do, you're not finding them under 100. So here we go. I'm going to run it. I'm starting this one at 5 because if you guys let this go real cheap, I'm going to probably cry. Vioxx 1909. Blanket. SGC and PSA do grade these. These were blankets. It's actual piece of fabric. These are rare. Extremely rare. The Cobbs and Wagners and Shoelesses are tens of thousands of dollars from these. Vioxx, Pirates, purple. The color is beautiful. We're talking 120 plus years old almost. We're not even near where this should be. P&G knows. These blankets are crazy, guys. Old school 1900s. This is literally stuff they used to do as their marketing tools. It is an actual piece of blanket. Fabric. Wow. P&G, that might be the pickup of the night, bud. You've had some deals, but that one's crazy. P&G's box just got bigger. All right, here we go. They're cool, man. I sent a few to grade. I had like 20 of them that I got, and I sent a handful to grade. All right, here we go. This is 1963 Cons. Jim Pagliarione. This is the catcher position. This was a variation on the picture from this year. That is a Cons hot dog, the wiener the world waited. 1964 Pittsburgh Pirate catcher Jim Pagliarione. Here we go. It is up for $1. There were no tabs this year. Wow. Under $10 for a Cons root beer or a hot dog. SS Minnow, nice. Minnow has picked up some nice Cons for the low. All right, here we go. Here is another Cons. Bob Friend, Robert Friend, 1964 Cons hot dog. Very clean. Again, guys, these are a rarity that you do not see every day. $1 holler. Bob Friend, Pittsburgh Pirates, 1964. Cons hot dog. And yes, all grading companies do grade these guys. If you know about this stuff, then you know what you're bidding on. Bob Friend getting a little more love. A little bit more love, not much. P&G sprinkled an extra $1 on Bob's friend. All right, here we go. We're getting back into some regular cards, and we'll bounce around again. 1967, Tug McGraw, Mets pitcher, very clean. That corner's got a little bit of a ding on it. Bottom got a few dings. Very nice all around. Tug McGraw, 1967 tops. It is up. It is up. Some of them are hard to grade, P&G. I just saw that. The blankets.
All right, everybody, it's time.
I'm going to bounce around with some weird stuff now. We've got a mixture of weird stuff.
Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Where'd those 34s go? I had a whole pile of them. Oh, there they are. There they are. We'll do some, we're going to do a bit of a vintage run on some stuff too, guys. I do have some more of the Hall of Fame signs. I'll probably save those for our next auction, which will be later this week. So make sure you guys bookmark our next vintage auction. We're going to start doing these once a week. Everything will start at $1 or $5, depending on what it is. Here we go. Joe Torre, 1967 tops. Joe Torre in the Braves uni. Very clean on this one. Corner's got a little bit of dingage. Very clean Joe Torre from 1967. It is up. Nobody likes Joe Torre, huh? His time at the Yankees pissed everybody off. Is that what happened? I get it. I get it, guys. $1967 Joe Torre at the $5 holler. What a pickup, Iwa. All right, let's do another. 1967 Orlando Cepeda. Little bit off-centered to the left. There is some bins in it. Not the most amazing condition, but that is Cepeda. That is a Hall of Famer. 1967 top Cepeda. It is up. Let me see how these do. See if you guys know what these are. Wow, $1, Mike. Nice pickup on that, buddy. Nice pickup on that one, Mike. I think that's like one of two cards that have sold for $1. All right, guys. These, if you don't know what these are, feel free to ask me. Let me grab, these are old school. These are 1934 batter-up baseball cards. Now, I have a pile of these. There are different colors. This is what the bases looked like. They were like a gray. The blue and pink are variations that are usually worth a lot more than the gray. Okay, we're going to start off. This is Gus Mancuso, 1934 batter up, card number 67. These are not easy to come by. Starting them at $1. Gus Mancuso, 1934 batter up. Same era as Gowdy, Sports Kings, Diamond Stars, 1934. 90-plus year old cards, guys. Gus Mancuso. I'll run a few of these. That is the blue variant. Let's run this guy. That's a big boy Hall of Famer right here. P&G, nice pickup. Run a few of these. This is Heine Manush, or Manish, however you pronounce it. 1934 batter up, card number 77. This is the gray, so this is the base. As you could tell, a lot of them are, probably all grade authentic. Here we go. Heine Manush, Hall of Famer. Whoops. If I click the right button, here we go. 1934 batter up. I'm going to mix some Gowdies in the mix, some play balls in the mix as we do this. Hall of Famer for the Washington Senators. Legendary Heine. I just like it because his name's Heine. I'm going to run these last two 67s I got, and then we'll jump back to Gaudy and stuff. P&G, nice pickup on these, man. People are sleeping on this. Catfish, Jim Hunter, 1967 tops. Jim Hunter, very clean. Corners are pretty nice. A little bit off-centering, obviously. Right to left. Catfish, Jim Hunter, 1967 tops. It is up. Mechaleka. Oh, Mechaleka. Catfish, Jim Hunter, 1967.
It would destroy me to have you just a little. I'm passionate and real.
1 second, guys. Nice pickup, Iwa. Nice pickup. All right, how about, I think this is the last 1967 I got. Gaylord Perry. Gaylord Perry. Little left to right shift. Edges are a little iffy. Not an amazingly high grade, but still a clean card of a Hall of Famer. And it's up. Old Gaylord, baby. P&G about to steal it. And guys, make sure you bookmark our other vintage video. I have not put up like a promo for it yet, but we will be doing these once a week. So keep your eyes out. I do a lot of vintage at my local shows, as you can tell. I mean, I've got a Banks rookie up there. I've got Mantles for days, Musels for days, Williams, Robinson. Like, I've got some crazy vintage that I sell at my local shows. So let's bounce around a little. There we go. 1962 post serial Elroy face. Clean back, cut properly. Edges are all still on it. Elroy face, 1962 post. It's up. I'll run a Gaudy next, and then I'll flip around, man. I'm gonna run some play balls post. I'll throw them in. Iwa, nice pickup. $1 on post serial cards is crazy. Here we go. Flint Ream, 1933 Gaudy Flint Ream. Corner is very dinged up, probably grade authentic. Some writing on it, a little bit of paper loss. Looked like they tried to erase some writing. Flint Ream, 1933 Gaudy. It is up for $1. I sell most of my authentic Gaudis for like 50 at shows, guys. So anything that's graded typically.
We make it daily. Would you speak to me in heaven? Would you just pass me by? Would you forgive me in heaven? Why can't we just give it a try?
Nice pickup, P&G. Jesus. I'm over here like responding to text, not paying attention. All right, let's do another 1939 play ball. James Tobin, Pittsburgh Pirate. This card is clean. Corners are sharp. Centering is damn perfect. 1939 play ball. Iconic. James Tobin. Pirates legend. It is up. $1. Guys are sleeping on some of this vintage, huh? Ah, now people are realizing. 1939 play ball, guys. Legendary set. I think my YouTube kicked out, but I don't care because we're going to keep running. Iwa, nice pickup, buddy. Nice pickup. Let's run another. Why not? Actually, let's mix it up. 1954. Tops. Bob Turley. That card is very, very clean. The corners are sharp. It is very centered. This is actually one of the nicest centered copies of something I've seen out of 54. Most of these were bing, bang, boom. I don't know if you've seen, but the Bankses, half the friggin' names cut off. Bob Turley, 1954 tops, very clean specimen. It is up for $1 here. I told you I'm going to be bouncing around, so we'll be throwing some play ball. We'll be throwing some batter ups. We'll be throwing some Goudies, some posts. We're going to do a nice mixture of stuff. Bob Turley, very clean specimen. 1954 tops, guys. Hank Aaron's rookie year, Banks' rookie year. Very sought after set. Ewa knows his shit, man. Tell you what. How about this? You know what? Let's do this, right? Because we've been running them. But let's run this. Tony Cusinello. All right. Batter up, 1934 to 1936. Batter up, Cusinello. This one is graded authentic by SGC. Probably because of the paper loss in the writing. But that is a beautiful, beautiful Cusinello. Dodgers legend, Hall of Famer. This guy's shit. His Goudy cards in 4s are like $600-700. Here we go. I'm starting it at $1. Cusinello, already slab, 1934, batter up Cusinello. Dodgers third baseman, Hall of Famer. Can we get it to grading cost at least? Jesus, guys. This guy's market is nuts. That's why you see this one in a slab, because I slabbed it. Wow, P&G. P&G just shitted on me. Nice pickup, P. They didn't know what they were looking at, P. They didn't know what they were looking at. Should I run another slab? I'm scared the way you guys just did me like that. Maybe not enough people know Cusinello's vintage. Let's do this. Screw it. This is going to be a 1960. Another Dodger star. This one's an SGC 5. 1960 tops, Carl Furillo in an SGC 5. Yeah, they are the predecessors. Very clean. White back, SGC 5, Carl Furillo. Very hard to find cards from the 60s. This mid-grade like this, it is up. Like I said, guys, we're going to be bouncing around, so I'll be running some cool stuff. Carl Furillo, SGC 5. Wow. It does look better than a 5. That's the only problem I have. Wow, guys, really? Whenever I grade stuff and I'm looking at it, like I have a decent eye, but sometimes I get got. This thing is a very clean 5, very nice specimen, well-centered. Eye appeal is beautiful, and I cannot believe this isn't even getting to 10. Wow. A third of the grading costs right now, huh? Very clean. SGC does that sometimes. SS. Nice pickup on that one. I don't even want to show you guys what I have my show sticker. My show sticker was at 30 on that. You guys got me. Hold on one sec. Let me put it back in the sleeve for you. All right. Here we go. I think this is the last. It is, but it is what it is. It happens, man. I've had stuff come back that was authentic that if it wasn't authentic, like minimum sized, the things look like 6s and 7s. And I'm talking Manels and Aarons, bro. It's heartbreaking. All right. Bob Veal. Cons Hot Dogs. Blank back. This is, I think, the last Cons I have, at least for tonight in case I find more. Bob Veal Cons. It is up. I don't own all the Veals. I don't own any of them now, except for like maybe the 3 I sent. Probably going to run for about 20 or 30 more minutes and then call it a night. But we will be back on this week, guys. This was my first tiptoe at doing a vintage show at $1 start. Wanted to see Minnow. That's a crazy pickup. I think that's the cheapest the Cons has gone for tonight. So nice snag on that, buddy. His pile is very eclectic with its style. I like it. Here we go. Wesley Farrell, 1933 Goudy, Hall of Famer, card number 218. It definitely has some love to it. I would say it's going to grade a 1. Wesley Farrell. If it goes higher, it's just more to you. $1, 1933 Gaudy Wesley Farrell. Beautiful picture, too. Let's go. I'm going to mix it up. I've got some 54 tops over here, some stuff that people, thank you for sharing, Panther. Some stuff that people hunt. And again, guys, we will be doing another one of these throughout the week. Okay? You guys seem to like it. I mean, I'm taking a beating on some stuff, but I can't complain. Nice pickup PNG, especially when it's guys that, PNG has been ripping with me for a long time, so I don't mind. I won't cry as bad. If it was Mark Miller, I'd probably be cussing him. All right, here we go. Let's do some batter-ups. Let's get back to some batter-ups. Cookie Lavagay. That is a Pirate. 1934 to 36 batter-up. That is the pink variation. Most of these will grade authentic, so don't quote me on any higher grades. That is Cookie, baby. $1 holler on Cookie. It is up. 1934 to 36. Batter-ups, guys. 90-plus-year-old cards. See who else I got on here. Ooh, Harold Shoemaker. That's a nice one. Ooh, Jimmy Wilson. Let's get it, guys. Not one of these should be under $10. Now that's a sick one. Eddie. I'm going to run a handful of these. Fred Fitzsimmons. Tony Piet. Run a handful of these. We're going to mix it up. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of different vintage right now from 60 to the 30s. PNG, nice pickup on the Cookie, baby. Cookie. All right, here's another one. This is Tony Piet, Hall of Famer for the Reds. 1934 to 36 batter up. That is the base version. It looks like somebody fixed this bat so it wouldn't break. Again, most of these will grade authentic, guys, so don't quote me on anything higher because I didn't say it. Here we go. Tony Piet, Reds Hall of Famer, 1934 to 36, batter up. Put some of these away some for the next show. Earl, we'll sell Earl. All right, nobody wants Piet. Bob Smith. All right. Put those away. Here we go. Let's do a 39 play ball next. This is Lamel Floyd Young, 1939 play ball. As you can see, this card is way clean for its age. Decent centering, a little left to right. Corners are amazing. Let's go. 39 play ball, Floyd Young, Pirates legend. It's up. No, maybe it's not. Let me click the button again. There we go. It's up. 1939 play ball. Guys, if you're ever looking, this Williams, I have a ton, man. Who are you looking for? I mean, I've got a Banks rookie. I've got a Musial, a Maris. I got all kinds of stuff. Ewa, nice pickup. Let me know, Wes. So this is a 1943 MP & Co. hand-cut Ted Williams in a 4. You're going to want to send me a message then, brother, because I got you, bud. I've got pretty much every person you're asking for from low end to high end. I do a lot of vintage. So send me a message on here, and I'll respond to you after the show, and I will probably send you a crazy list tomorrow. If you want me to run this one or no, or you want to wait and see what I got and we'll make a big deal. I'll also be at the National, so if there's a bunch of stuff you want to pick up, we can do it there. You know, cash is king. So, all right, here we go. Let's do a 1954 Topps Jackie Jensen. Very clean, little left to right on it. Tiny crease at the top there. Jackie Jensen, beautiful specimen, 1954 Topps. Here we go, starting at $1 hair, guys. All right, no problem, man. Send me a message with who you're looking for. I've got Ruths. I've got a ton of Ty Cobbs. Cy Young, I don't think I have anymore. I've got Trish Speaker, Christy Mathewson, tons of Hank Aaron's, tons of Banks, tons of DiMaggio. All right, here we go. Bob Turley, 1955 Topps. That is a very clean card, very centered. No off-centering on that. All right, perfect, man. White back, Bob Turley. I'll respond to you when I get off live. Try and get a list for you tomorrow. I have some sick stuff. I'm a Gaudy collector at heart, too. Here we go. Bob Turley, $1 holler, 1955 Topps. Y'all are definitely sleeping on some of this. We got 20 in the room, and y'all aren't jumping, man. Gotcha, man. I have some unique stuff you'll probably like. I've got some Fatimas with Wagner on it and all kinds of stuff. So, Bob Turley, 1955 Topps, perfectly centered. I'd say if this doesn't get a 5, then you got robbed at least, because that is one clean-ass specimen of Turley. You don't see that every day. Damn near perfect centering in the whole 9. Ewa, nice pickup, man. Nice pickup. All right, how about a 1958 Herb Score All-Star? Reds legend. That's sick, bud. Reds legend, Hall of Famer, perfectly centered. Corners are pretty sharp on it, guys. Herb Score 1958 All-Star. It's up at $1. You guys didn't like Jackie Jensen, so I ain't even going to throw his All-Star up. And guys, we will be doing these, wow, for $1. I was going to say, what are you guys doing to me here? Got a couple of 54s. I know that's one of the sought-after sets, so we'll run some 54s. Nice pickup. Let me write you a tag. And again, guys, everything will ship out Monday, okay? Obviously, tomorrow is Sunday, so the post office doesn't work then. So everything will ship out Monday for you. Nice pickup on that one. Bobby Thompson. 1958 Topps, Bobby Thompson. Decent centering, little shift upward. That corner's got a ding. The rest are sharp as can be. Gray back on that one. 58, Bobby Thompson. It's up. Got some 54s and 55s coming up. Ooh, that's a good one. Man, they're still letting off fireworks. What's the grade on the 53 Musial? It is a 1. It was a robbery at a 1. Robbery at a 1. Probably because the back. But it is, the eye appeal on the front is crazy good. Nice pickup, PNG at $1. All right, here we go. 1954 Topps, Ray Jablonski. Cardinals legend. Very, very good centering on that one. Clean card. 54 Topps. Old Jablonski. I have a ton. So I have a Campanella 53 and a 1. Yeah, I've been running Koufax. I've got a Maris in a 5. I've got a Banks 2.5 rookie up there. And I probably have 1,000 slabbed vintage cards next to me. I'm working on getting the following up, and we'll start running some crazy slabs probably in the next week. The Banks is at 800. It's a 2.5, and the eye appeal is insane on it. It's actually got his full name on it. I don't know how it hit a 2.5. It looks cleaner than that. I do have 52 Topps. I don't know if I have any raw. 52 in this pile, though. All right, here we go. August Richard Sir. This is also a Hall of Famer. Old Gus Sir is what they called him. 1939 play ball. Little shift on the centering to the left. Overall, mid-grade card. I'd call it a 3. Here we go. Gus Sir, Hall of Famer. 1939 play ball. Oh, Gus, baby. Pirates legend. Gus Sir, 1939 play ball. Very nice card. Nice pickup, JS. JS came in and is picking up some nice ones. All right, here we go. Bob Hoffman, 1954 tops. Bob Hoffman. Perfect centering on this one, man. Little bit to the left, but barely. White back, 1954. Little ding on that corner and that one. The others are crisp as can be. Bob Hoffman, 1954 tops at $1. It's up. Damn, P&G keeps getting these dollar steals. Wow. Nice pickup, buddy. I don't think you're finding any 54 tops at that cost. All right, here we go. 63 Post Serial. This is not a guy you see every day. 1963 Post Serial Elroy Face. Back is clean, no stains, cut properly. Elroy Face, 1963 Post. It's up. I'm going to mix it up with a couple of them. He's got a nice stack. He got some good deals tonight. I'll give him that. He definitely got some good deals on some of this. That blanket was a friggin' snipe. How about Detroit Tigers, Steve Boros, 1962 on-card auto. Again, all pre-certified by PSA on any of these autographed cards that you see. Steve Boros on-card, 1962. Topps auto, it's up. I'm going to run probably for about another 20 guys and then call it a night. We will be back on later this week. I have not put the promo video up, but as we get more people on the videos, maybe we'll try a night where we're doing all slabs. P&G, nice pickup, man. 1939, Robert Klinger, play ball. Again, beautiful cards. Little bit to the right, but the corners are pretty damn sharp on this. 1939 play ball, Klinger. Pirates legend and pitcher, Robert Klinger. It is up. 1939 play ball, guys. I don't think there's very many people on Whatnot that is running vintage auctions at $1 on stuff like this. If there is, I know a few of the guys, but this stuff is like next level. We were running T206s earlier. We were running Gaudi's earlier. And this is what we will continue to be doing in our vintage shows. All I do is vintage baseball when it comes to my local shows. So I have a ton of stuff. Most of it is really high end. So, Jay, nice pickup. You know what? Let's run a weird one. Let's run a weird one. These are some crazies. Some people know what these are. Some people do not. But let's give it a whirl and see if you guys know what these are. Not in the show tonight, John. I'm working on getting the vintage following up before I start throwing slabbed Mickeys in the mix. But bookmark my upcoming show. That is Bob Skinner. These are rare. That is a potato chip Sheriff potato chip. And do not look at that because these things were $4 back in the 80s. I do have Jackie Robinson. Sheriff potato chip coin, Bob Skinner. Another rare thing. We sold the Clemente coin earlier. These are not things you see every day. I'm going to do a Salata next. Salata T. Minnow Nose. These weird one-offs have been on the come-up later. Wow, $1. All right, I'm going to run one more Salata, but that's it on these since you guys are bending me over a little. Bob Friend. This is Salata. These are better known. Salata T coin. I buy a shitload of lots. So sometimes it's a lot of Pirates. Sometimes it's a lot of other stuff. Bob Friend Salata. Like that 1962 auto was one big set of nothing but 1962 Topps signed cards. I have bought Pirates collections, Reds collections, the whole nine. The batters up, it was like almost a complete set of batters ups. Minnow, nice pickup on that. All right, let's go back to a batters up actually, since we were talking about it. Blue ink, Fred Fitzsimmons, 1934 to 36, batter up. Again, these most likely will all grade authentic. Card number 72, Giants legend Fred Fitzsimmons. It's up at $1. And definitely bookmark our other vintage shows, guys, because we will be doing these once a week. I don't tonight, John, but I will try and get those up by our next show, which I think is on Wednesday this week. So now that you guys have been asking, because that's why I did this, I mean, I sell at local shows, the Chicago Spectacular, the Dallas Card Show. I will be at the National as a consumer, but I do a lot of regional shows, and I do vintage baseball. Like I am the one. I'm in Anderson, Indiana currently, is where I live. But I'm already signed up for tables at the Chicago Spectacular that's coming up. I will be at Shipshewana again. I will be at the Dallas Card Show in Chicago. I do the Midwest Monsters. I do not set up at the National because I do that for me because I'm a collector. So I am vintage. That is where my heart is. This is my first time doing a vintage. No, I will not be there. This is my first time doing a vintage auction on Whatnot, and I will be doing more. So I will get all my slabs. Like, guys, I probably have over 500,000 of slabbed vintage cards. So all stars, like my piles of Mantle and Clementes, like it shows, are like this big, man. Just different variations, different grades. Solly Hemus, 1954. Not in mass. I usually hit Chicago, Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana because they're all close to me. Solly Hemus, 1934 Topps. Very clean card. Little touches on these two corners. Other than that, it is in beautiful condition. $1 holler. It is up. So, yeah, I'm always at the Chicago Spectaculars. I'm always at the Shipshewana shows, the Midwest Monsters, the Dallas Card Show, Chicago editions I'm always at. So if you guys ever look, you'll see pack peelers, blue shirts, a couple of my guys. Mike, nice pickup. So, and we're always cash is king at those shows, guys. We have everything from $40,000, $50,000. Yeah, I have a ton of 59s. $40,000, $50,000 cards down to $50 vintage slabs. So, all right. I'll grab some 59s. Give me one sec, Hyper. Bill Rinna, 1954 Topps. Very clean. Little off-centered to the right, but I don't even know if you could classify it that way. Corners are sharp as can be. That one's got a little bit of wear on the green. 1954 Bill Rinna. It is up. And make sure you guys look for us. I do a lot of leaf breaks, but I do a lot of vintage like locally and personally because that's just where my heart's at, man. I'm a 33, 38, and 41 Gaudy collector. I almost have the complete sets. Nice pickup, P&G. And if there's ever any real high-end vintage you're looking for, you can message me. I usually, if I don't have it, I definitely come across it. Like, I think I have 4 or 5 bench rookie and Yastrzemski rookies in different grades sitting next to me. I've got a couple of Banks rookies. I got an autographed Banks rookie. Just tons of stuff, guys. Clem Labine, 1954 Topps. Brooklyn Dodgers. Clean card. That corner and that corner. The green is a little worn. Very nice specimen. Very well centered. Here we go. It's up. Let me grab some 59s. Those are 62 autos. Those are 58. Yeah, there we go. 1959. Nice pickup at $2 on that one. Nice pickup at $2. All right, let's see here. Let's try this. Mike Gracia, 1956 Topps. That is the gray back. It's got some ink on it, so you guys know. Not going to be the highest graded card there. Mike Gracia, 1956 Topps, iconic set. And like I said, guys, I'm running for about 15 more minutes, so bookmark our show for Wednesday or shoot me some messages. Let me know what the best time is for you guys, and I'll try and do some more vintage shows. I do break Leaf. I'm basically a distributor for Leaf, so I do a lot of Leaf breaks and boxes because I love opening this stuff myself. Here we go. I don't have any T207s. Not for tonight's show. I have a shitload of T205s, T206s slabbed that I could probably bring in for the next show too. Now that you guys are asking for stuff, it gives me an idea of, what to load up in the store, what to run at auction. So I will definitely work on that. Mr. Schneider, that I do not have in 164s. That's a real feat you're taking on there. All right, Ray Monzant, 1959 Topps. That corner's a little touched, a little off-centered to the left. Other than that, not a bad card. Here we go, Ray Monzant. Mr. Snyder, you're in Alaska. I mean, I guess going in summertime is probably a smart move. I do have a couple of Burke Rosses in slabs, so on Wednesday night, I'll make sure I break them out. What I'll probably do Wednesday is I'll just go through my slabs and what you guys want, we'll run. I mean, that probably make it the easiest way, even though there's thousands of them. All right, here we go. Let's get back to some crazy shit. Jimmy Wilson, 1934-36 batter up. Jimmy Wilson, Hall of Famer. Again, these will grade authentic guys. That is the pink variation. Most of these are gray. Oh, man, that's shitty, Snyder. Jimmy Wilson, 1934-36, batter up, pink. Rarer variation of a serious Hall of Famer. I will save some of these others. Actually, I'll probably run this Mazeroski. Because why not? Why not? PNG. So, guys, Wednesday we will be doing raw singles as well as slabs. And the way I'll do the slabs is I'll go through them. Most of them are priced for show. And we can either run them at an auction around that price, or you guys can buy them out direct, or however you want to do it, okay? Make me offers. We'll make something happen. Again, cash is king. We do have PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all that stuff. So don't want to get in trouble for doing off the app sales, but whatever. Bill Mazeroski, the gold. We sold a Clemente of this earlier. A little bit of, looks like goop on the top there for you goop removers. Card number 23, Bill Mazeroski. It is up. I'm going to put the post serials away because we're about 10 minutes out from cutting the feed. They have wildfires in Fairbanks like that? Jesus. I'll run one more post. I got another post here. But like to give you an idea, guys, here's some of the stuff. Nice pickup, Jambar. 1911 T205 Polar Bear back. Charles Hanford in a 1.5. Charles Dewin in a 3.5. Maris in a 6. Pafko. These are the lower ends. There's a George Davis Gowdy in a 3. Dizzy Trout in a 6. 53 Tops in a 6. Like, there is some nasty. There's a Vandermeer in a 1.5. So we've got some crazy stuff that we can run this week. Give me one sec, Jam. Let me And we do have some, like, just off-the-wall stuff you don't see. We ran a bunch of Cons hot dogs tonight. This one, everybody's asking about the Ted. 1943 MP & Co. hand-cut Ted Williams in an SGC4. That is a Pop 1. Pop 1 in an SGC4. Very nice card from a very rare set of Theodore Francis Williams. So, guys, on Wednesday, we will be doing more slabs and stuff. Like, I mean, here's some T206s. Like, we got all kinds of stuff. Patty Livingston, Eddie Matthews, 55 Bowman in a 4. 1959 Altman Auto with the NBA Gold. Heine Manish in a 6 from 1939 play ball. So, give you guys an idea of some of the stuff we'll be breaking out. Killebrew rookie. Killebrew rookies. T205s for days. So Wednesday's show, guys, look for some slabs since you guys have been asking, okay? All right, let's do a couple more 34s. Bob Smith, 1934, batter up, card number 47. Again, just specifying, I'll say it 100 times. These will most likely all grade authentic. It's up, Bob Smith. Who else we got in here? Ooh, that's Ethan Allen. Kramer. So Wednesday night, now that I know what you guys are looking for, we'll be doing some mixture for sure, guys. And I have Venezuelan cards. I mean, you guys name it, I got it. I don't know if I have any more Goudies other than slabbed ones sitting around for tonight. I will make sure that I put some more in Wednesday. Like I said, I've probably got 4 or 5 Mo Bergs. I've got Mel Ott, Carl Hubble, Jimmy Fox. So it's really just a matter like Wednesday night. Wednesday night, we'll do more of a you call it. If you guys want a player, I'll run through what I got. You let me know what you want to buy or auction off. Nice win, P&G. Smokey Burgess, 1961 post serial. I have a ton of different Ted Williams. Yes, AJ. Just not tonight, buddy. Wednesday night. Bookmark the show, guys. I'll probably try doing these Wednesdays and Saturdays. Now, Saturday of next week, I do have a local show in Noblesville, Indiana. So depending on how exhausted I am, I may or may not do a show next Saturday, but I'll try and do one Sunday. Smokey Burgess, 1960 post serial. It's up. Smokey. 1961 post serial, Smokey Burgess. Mike is about to steal that. Wow, okay. Somebody wasn't letting you get it for $1, bud. And we do specialize in some weird stuff, guys. Like some very weird, I have very weird cards. Like I have blank backs. I have copyright cards of stuff. I have all kinds of weird stuff. So we'll break it out Wednesday, and you guys can get an idea, and then I'll try and maybe start doing them every Saturday night. I don't want to bump heads with the other vintage guys because I bought from a lot of them. They're cool dudes, and I don't want to interfere with what they do. So, Harold Shoemaker, New York Giants legend, 1934-36, batter up. That is the blue ink. No problem, Wessel. Like I said, man, I'll answer your message when I get home. You give me a list of who you're looking for. And probably if you look up Carl Lazar on Facebook, Carl with a K, Karl-Lazar, that is me. Probably easier for me to send you pictures, but you're definitely opening up the Lions Den. I am a vintage lover, and that's what I do. Harold Shoemaker. 1934, batter up, blue print. Very beautiful card. So if you guys are looking for Mantle, Clemente, Banks, DiMaggio, Gibson, Yaz, Bench, Rose, Maris, Mays, Robinson, that's my sweet spot, ladies and gents. It's what I love. All right, here we go. Earl Averill, pink print, does have some ink on it. Again, these will all be authentic I'm not going to claim they'll be higher. That is the pink ink, Earl Averill. Also, Hall of Fame. If you guys don't know these guys, this is some old school 90-year-old cards. So I know these players because they're all in that 30s range. And a lot of these guys, you would be surprised what their markets do because most of us don't know them. It's not Shohei, okay? These were the Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Joe DiMaggio, Mel Ott era of madness. Murderers Row and all that. PNG, nice pickup. Let's see, who else we got here? Ooh, Ray Kramer. We sold a Gaudy of him earlier. Ray Kramer, blue ink, 1934 to 36, batter up. Again, some writing on the back. Authentic grade at best. Ray Kramer, blue inked. It's up. Let's see what I got over here that I could end us off with, Frisky. I don't know if I want to do this. I'm going to start it a little high so you guys don't fuck me. Start it a little high so you guys don't fuck me. We're going to stop with the Killebrew rookie. We'll end the show strong. And I appreciate all y'all that partook. Everything will ship out Monday. I had an amazing time doing this. Like I said, I love vintage. And I may actually just start running like a 4 or 5 hour show of vintage. Super nice pickup on that. I moved your pile down here, bud, because you got some big boy stuff. All right, guys. Last card of the night. This is a 1955 Harmon Killebrew rookie in a 2 MC. Probably because of the shifting, so it is an MC. PSA slabbed. Whiteback 1955 Harmon Killebrew rookie. Hall of Famer, legend. I am going to be starting this at 50, which is way under comps. It's probably $150+ card. This will be the last card of the night. It is up. Make sure you guys follow me on all social media under Pack Peelers. Harmon Killebrew 1955 Topps 2 MC. You guys are slaughtering me. Beautiful specimen of Killebrew. I cannot believe it's going for opening bid. I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight. Killebrew 1955 rookie. The registration and coloring on this bad boy is beautiful. This thing should be at 150+. Wow. Wow, oh wow. Maybe I won't be selling slabs Wednesday at this rate. Still about 50% off comps. Nice steal on that one, Jay. I appreciate all you guys that purchased tonight. I had a great time. Make sure that you guys follow us on all social media. Feel free to message me on here and recommend what you would like to see on Wednesday night. We will have a lot more of what we were running tonight as well as other stuff. Thank you, P&G. Again, I'm glad that I am not the only guy that gets very happy for vintage. I love all y'all. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. We will be on this week, so make sure you bookmark our Wednesday show. And until next time, talk to me nice.